What was one of our basketball morals, Dom? Special delivery.
Oh, that's sick. I would have been so pumped for that.
Special delivery. I need that.
The remix? You need the
Special
remix.
delivery.
That was
Yeah, I
one.
love
There was
it.
definitely like a MOP song too. That was one.
Probably Annie Up or something.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah,
was Annie
it
Up
was
actually.
Annie Up.
Oh, I mean that is a banger.
I mean,
Am I the only person that liked G Dep though? Besides that one, I liked his whole album. I thought that album was great.
uh, I mean,
Child of the Ghetto, I think it's called.
I'd have to like listen to that album to see.
Fucking puppies on every single song.
Oh, I thought you said puppies, and I was like, what? I was like, I don't understand what do you mean by there's puppies on every song. Puffy makes a lot more sense. Before we get into tonight's PTC Movie Club episode, Todd has a hot take that he wants to add to the Discord.
I forgot.
I didn't. I made sure. I've been thinking about it all fucking week when you told me on the phone. I was like, oh, I'm gonna fucking bring this up. So normally,
Well, while I was doing it, the first thing that popped in my head, what you're going to talk about is that. Oh man, we should talk about this because we haven't talked about this in a long time.
Yeah. Well, because that Discord's kind of fallen off for a few different reasons. One, I don't eat fast food really at all anymore, and
I don't either. That's why.
Well, you never do, yeah. So, like, Todd had some fast food, and if you're a long-time listener to the show, I'm not going to dig up what episode numbers, but older episodes of the show, we would definitely talk more about and rate fast food. And we'd even, when we'd have guests on, would have them weigh in. I should probably start doing that again, at least for new guests, kind of have them weigh in or think of a topic like that for them to weigh in on. But Todd usually doesn't have a big opinion on that, but Todd has an opinion now. So Todd, what do we got here?
I got a super hot take. So I think it was last week. I was starving, looking for anything, and there was a Burger King. And I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to go to Burger King. I got the Baconator. And this was the best fast food burger I've had in quite some time.
Wait, maybe Todd went to...
Get it from Burger King?
Yeah, what is it called? It's something. It's a double patty bacon burger. I'll look it up right now. I don't know. I think it's called the Baconator. Maybe
no, that's Wendy's. Wendy's is the Baconator.
I've never even been to Wendy's in probably like 15 years, so I don't know what that is. But
I mean, you might have got like the Bacon King. I believe that's what.
Is that what it's called?
I have no idea.
And I will say this too, and I've always been very critical of their fries because I think I used to like their fries that had like the crispy coating, but then they moved to like more steak fries, like the thicker fries. But now the steak fries have that crispy coating, so like I was just fucking game on, man. This whole I was because I like McDonald's burgers, but McDonald's burgers don't taste like burgers. Like whereas like this Burger King burger actually tasted like a burger. I mean, do you guys
Flame grill?
do you guys feel the same way with McDonald's burgers? Like, I think they're fine, but they definitely do not taste like I'm eating a burger.
I
think I feel like they have a sausage taste to them.
I can see that. Yeah, definitely.
I feel like Burger King's burgers, and again, I haven't had one in a while, but I feel like Burger King's burgers have a very weird, distinct taste that I do not like. Not all of burger, unless it's changed again, because I haven't had McDonald's in a while really either. But from what I understand, the burger patties on McDonald's burgers aren't the same for every type of burger. Like the Quarter Pounder is a different burger than like what you get if you just got like a burger there. And I kind of like the Quarter Pounder. Like fucking hook me up with a double Quarter Pounder with fucking bacon cheese.
It's the Bacon King. Mike was right.
Bacon King. Okay. Yeah, I pulled up the menu and I was like, I mean, bacon cheeseburger, bacon double cheeseburger, and then the Bacon King. So,
yeah.
Todd's a big Burger King guy now. So are you planting your flag in Burger King? Like that's your top dog when it comes to fast food?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, honestly, ever since I've had kids, we kind of hit up fast food a little bit more because they love Happy Meals.
Yeah.
Even though I don't like them eating that shit at all, but like Amanda fucking brings them all. I don't bring them. Amanda brings them, and I'm always mad at her every time she does. But yeah,
Todd's starting the podcast off hot with fucking my wife.
Yeah, God damn it. She knows. Every time I yell at her every time. I'm like, stop buying that shit. As I proceed to go get like a 10-piece and like a plain cheeseburger, the next day. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of other what we consider fast food these days. Like, is Jersey Mike's considered a fast food?
I've never had that. I mean, I wouldn't.
Sure. So if Subway's considered fast food, then Jersey Mike's would be.
Because like their chicken and cheese, like just straight up chicken and cheese on a fucking sub roll is top tier. Like that's pretty high up there for me too. And that's something I get once in a great while. But that shit's really good. If that's
Where the fuck even is there a Jersey Mike's? So what the fuck is that?
There's one in Beverly I don't ever go to, but there's one in Newburyport where like it's like last minute for me to get.
I mean,
I think you guys would all like it if you had it.
I think you'd have to break that as a separate tier though. Like you'd have to like put up like Jersey Mike's against like Subway,
like sandwiches,
sandwich
shops.
Like is Quiznos still around? Like throw Quiznos in the mix. I don't know. I've never had Jimmy John's, but I just for some reason I'm assuming they have sandwiches. So Jimmy John's.
Yep, free smells.
Free smells. There you go.
Is there even Wendy's? Do Wendy's exist anymore? Because I feel like I don't see Wendy's. Everywhere.
Yes, there's Wendy's everywhere. You're crazy.
Where?
I mean, there's one in Salem.
They're in parking lots.
Yeah.
There's one in Salem.
The one in Salem. Oh yeah, that's the other point, right?
Yeah, but there's also one in fucking Peabody near fucking Target or near Danvers.
And from there when I was younger, and I never went back.
All 4 of them are over there.
Oh yeah, that's Fast Food Row, over by Target. They have fucking in a row. It's fucking
Wendy's,
McDonald's, and Burger King.
Burger King's in that same row.
Yeah, there's also now a salad place and Flip the Bird, and then across the street.
Nobody goes to Sue Salads.
No, Flip the Bird made a bad choice too because like
you don't make friends with salad.
Nothing ever succeeds in that location where Flip the Bird went.
Yeah, that's true.
You're competing against fast food where like I mean maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but I just don't see that.
I mean I think they'll do okay over there. I mean it is at least fast food, kind of, huh?
Like turning around and like just driving down that strip sucks in general. So like I try to stay away from there as much as possible. I go into the mall and that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, if I go there, I'm coming from that area, but I don't eat fast food, so I'm out. I mean, I'll eat Kelly's across the street. Kelly's roast beef is across the street from all that shit too, but
their Firehouse Subs is there too, so I guess that would also have to be added, right?
To the sub one, yeah. I've never had that either, though.
I don't think I've had it either. I was just trying to remember that I knew that there was a fast food like establishment there.
Would we also throw? And again, I don't even know if these exist anymore. But I know that in fucking high school, at least Dom and I would hit this up regularly at the food court. D'Angelo's?
Whatever happened to D'Angelo's?
I don't know. If it's still around, I fucked hard with the buffalo chicken sandwich.
D'Angelo's and Papa Gino's, I think, are owned by the same company. So.
Okay.
Papa Gino's is like, I was going to Papa Gino's up until like 3 years ago and before they all closed. To this day.
Wait, they're all closed?
Most of them are.
A bunch of them.
Yeah.
Like Papa Gino's isn't like
I think that's
the
what
fucking
to D'Angelo's too.
Best pizza in the world, but when you put it, I feel like I'd put Papa Gino's in the same category as like Pizza Hut, Domino's, and shit, and I feel like it's way better than all those.
100%.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yep.
Is the Papa Gino's in Malden closed? I haven't been to that part of Malden in fucking forever.
The only Papa Gino's I knew of was the one in Burlington at this point, and I think that one closed.
I mean, Papa Gino's, they definitely had a lot of locations.
I like they might have closed before I even moved.
Yeah, I think they were closed before you moved. But then I don't know. Now I'm questioning myself.
There was a Papa Gino's in Beverly that was like a restaurant-style Papa Gino's, and this was like going really far back. But that's where I first played Mortal Kombat. They had a Mortal Kombat machine in there. Like, it was fucking wild. That Papa Gino's was dope.
Kind of incredible. Jay in the chat said, Papa Gino's still around. I had it for the first time in like 100 years this week. It was trash.
All right. Good news.
It's not trash. And well, it's probably trash now because they all closed, so they're probably not even making.
I mean, I don't know if it's that though. It's just like I feel like you can kind of easily get like just good pizza like regularly.
I disagree with that wholeheartedly. I don't think there's any good pizza around. I think like I haven't been to Flying Saucer in a long time. I'd maybe say that I could put that.
What kind of pizza are you trying to eat though?
Any pizza. I don't think there's like in Beverly. There's no good pizza places in Beverly. There's not a single one. There's nothing in Beverly.
I mean, I don't know. I don't order pizza from Beverly, but like there's like the whole gamut of pizza in Salem. Like you can get fucking Neapolitan style pizza from Bambolino.
I guess I'm more talking about like old school, like just straight up, like nothing crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm saying you can go like you can get fucking Neapolitan. You can get like fancier organic stuff from like either Flatbread or Flying Saucer. You can get fucking.
I think flatbread's overrated. I don't think that pizza's.
We actually got flatbread the other day, and it was like really fucking good. I haven't had flatbread in a long time.
What kind did you get from them?
I just got pepperoni. I like for me, it's like if I'm gonna rate a pizza place, my favorite pizza, like hands down, is pepperoni. I like other shit too, but like pepperoni is like my go-to, and I judge a pizza place off their fucking pepperoni. If it's a bad pepperoni pie, like I'm out.
Do you go to Flying Saucer anymore? Because I actually really miss their pizza. I haven't been there in so long.
We don't really get pizza that much anymore, but we do get their pizza once in a while. It's just expensive for a fucking pie. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it really is.
We could spend that same type of money and probably get 2 pies somewhere else. And
it was expensive before like inflation and the pandemic hit. I can only imagine what the price is. For the pie now.
But I mean, it is good food. But I will say, like, then I think Salem has solid, like, just regular pizza joints. Like Salem House of Pizza, I stand by. I like Salem House.
Like, I went there since I was a child, so like that's one place I'll say that. But I'm not driving 25 minutes to get the fucking pizza.
The best pizza place, and I'm mad that they don't deliver, in my opinion, is in Swampscott. It is called Volo Pizza. They have regular pizza too, but then they have Detroit style pizza, and I'm telling you, it's the most fucking phenomenal pizza in the fucking
Detroit
planet.
The one with the sauce on top and
the stop being a baby. It's delicious. No, it's incredible. It's incredible. It's deep dish.
Don't get me wrong.
It's deep dish and it's incredible.
I like my sauce being covered.
When the pepperoni is so crispy and delicious that it's like curling up into like little fucking cups on top.
Oh, I love that.
I'm telling you, this pizza is fucking. They might only put the sauce on top of a cheese pizza. If you get like a pepperoni pizza, the sauce might be under the cheese and pepperoni. Actually, I think it's just the cheese that has sauce like on top. Regardless, it's fucking phenomenal. Anyways, fucking, should we just do a whole pizza podcast? Because now I'm fucking hungry.
I know. I want pizza right now so bad.
I mean, should we just get like fucking 20 different pies and just do a fucking live stream of the 4 of us eating fucking pizza and rating it?
Well, I think we'd all die by the end of it, right?
Right.
Okay, Mike. There's 2 different bathrooms in my house. You can.
I was gonna say I'll be right back.
Jesus. Yeah, you can. Do your thing. Anyways, welcome everyone to the Past Control Podcast, a show where a couple of best friends talk about the latest in video games and nerd culture. Sometimes we have guests, sometimes we talk about pizza pies too much. Either way, we have a new episode for you each and every week. As always, I'm your host, Brenden Groom, and joining me, as always, is the anime senpai himself, the toilet potty lamp guy. I fucked that up. Office supply potty man, Michael Lazier. Mike, how you doing?
I was all right until it took me a second to like realize where you were going with that.
Yeah.
30 seconds ago you said my house has 2 bathrooms, and I was like, all right, cool. That doesn't.
Yeah, and I get it, Mike. You don't want to go all the way down the hall to the bathroom, so you.
Yeah. And then you followed up with the fucking verbal diarrhea that was a reference to a SNL sketch.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that sketch was terrible at first, but then I found it funny after. Like I was like, you guys, you won't find this funny, and then I was like, yeah, I'm not.
I rewatched it today. It's junk.
Oh wow, Dom's staying holding the line. Wow.
I'm on the fence with it, but I kind of.
No, it's great. I watched it twice today.
I watched it once, and it was just as bad as when I watched it yesterday.
All right, so. I need to know what Dom's picks are for fucking SNL sketches. What we should do at some point actually is do a long form episode. We all come prepared and we do a fucking bracket and battle out top sketches.
I could do that without being prepared. I don't think I'd have anything from the last like 4.
That's fine. No, we'll build a bracket in advance, and then we'll do the show. Fucking whittling down the bracket. That would actually be a fucking dope idea.
Yeah, I like that.
Mike, I'll back you up on fucking toilet potty office supplies.
It's fine. Even the first time I watched it, and I'm pretty sure I watched it with you and Dom, I was the only person that was laughing at it. I get it.
I watched it before.
It's really just for me. Yes.
Then yeah.
Yeah.
I watched it for the 3rd time, and it's still just not as good.
We watched it last night, Dom, and when I tell you that as soon as Mike...
I was really confused because I saw Bill Hader there, and I was like, when is this from?
I thought it was a new one when he first started playing it until I saw Bill Hader, and I can't hate it now because Bill Hader's in it. I'm a huge Bill Hader fan.
As soon as Mike pressed play on this fucking sketch, after his first laugh, which was almost immediately, he kept his head down for the entirety of the sketch, just laughing. I don't think I've ever seen Mike laugh this hard, ever.
Yeah.
Like laughing at a Todd joke times a fucking million.
It is by far the sketch I laugh at the hardest.
I mean, it's. I think it's good.
I don't know.
I think it's pretty good. We watched some fucking stinkers last night, though. We watched some fucking real stinkers.
SNL stick. This is good. SNL
Well, we were
stuff,
just
but-
kind of slinging around some sketches, and
Yeah.
We asked Jen for her top favorites, and
Were they all stinkers, Jens?
I mean,
Ooh. What was like one or two of them?
What was her go-to? What was the first?
the
Yeah,
first
that's
one
awesome.
was it the one we watched first, Mike?
yeah. Hold on, I can see because
We watched one that was Jimmy Fallon and Pierce
already a
Brosnan in like a clothing store where they're like the employees,
I know what you're talking about.
and
but I
Will
don't
Ferrell
know
shows
that.
up at some point.
Will Ferrell's the saving grace of that, but like other
Yes,
than that,
I mean,
like, it's like,
and then we watched I don't know,
the first one she sent was the one with
the Zagat one.
Charlie.
Oh,
yeah,
that was
Charlie and Sam.
bad. That was not funny.
Ravioli, holy cannoli. I was literally gonna reference that earlier when we were talking about pizza.
No,
That's a funny sketch.
no, no one laughed. Jen didn't even laugh when we watched it.
what I don't know what skit it is. I don't even know what it is.
It's just
It's
Chris
not-
Farley and Adam Sandler
Adam
reading
Sandler,
Zagat. Yeah.
It's Adam Sandler dressed as an old guy and
okay.
Chris Farley dressed as an old woman, and they're just reading Zagat reviews.
I feel like everything I would pick. for
It's
my
just Chris
favorites-
Farley
I was gonna say-
trying to make Adam Sandler laugh.
It's either
That's
Chris
literally
Farley
what the
or Will
sketch is.
Ferrell would be like 90% of my. I will say the most recent thing that I probably like from SNL. It's not even that recent. Is the Californians or whatever they're called? Because I think
Yeah,
that's
there's some good
start.
ones of the
There's some
California.
good ones. Of those.
So
I die every time on that.
I did not like those sketches when they were airing, but I have like found a new appreciation for them after the fact.
Yeah, and they can never hold it together in any. I think that's what
Yeah.
makes it funny. is,
Yes.
like, they're all
Yeah.
just
That is
dying.
what it is. That's kind of why the only reason why I like Jimmy Fallon on SNL is because he breaks almost every fucking sketch, and that's just funny to me.
I was gonna bring up Leather Boy,
That is a good one.
which those are great sketches
Yeah.
too.
Who
And the whole it's literally just him and Horatio Sands trying to make each other laugh the entire time.
and the
They're
host
both terrible at keeping.
does the host always come on to that one too, or is it just the two of them?
I feel like the host is generally there.
Okay.
I remember a Britney Spears one. I remember. Ooh. I don't know. They did it a few times though.
Yeah. I will say and this is probably maybe not mainstream funny for a lot of people. It might just hit a little bit more because where we're from, but I do like the sketches that are like Rachel Dratch, Jimmy Fallon, and Ben Affleck playing
I
just
hate
Boston
those.
people like at the parties. No, those are great. Those are fantastic.
Yeah.
There's a couple good ones.
Yes.
A lot of them
Is
were
that-
bad.
Yeah, I don't like a lot of. I like honestly when I think of like the best sketches ever.
I didn't say they were the best sketches ever. I did not say that.
No,
I just said I
sorry.
like those sketches.
No, yeah, but I think of like and you guys probably won't even agree with this, but the Chip and Dales with fucking Chris Farley like is like a staple in my brain. I'm
Bro,
trying
we
to
get
think-
it. You
I'm
just
like-
searched SNL gifs in your phone, and you're just referencing those sketches. We get
I'm
it.
actually blanking on a lot of my favorite sketches. Like I'm trying to think of like my Will Ferrell favorite ones, and I can't think of
The
any.
one where he's singing Christmas carols and spinning
Oh,
around,
that's
throwing
Robert-
up is good.
Robert Goulet.
Yeah, Robert Goulet. Okay,
It's
yeah.
the most wonderful time.
Fuck. What? There's I was just gonna say one that's probably in
The
my
one when they're
top
in
for
the hot
sure.
tub- the one when they're in the hot tub with Jim. I
We
hate Jimmy
we didn't
Fallon.
we didn't
That was
watch that, but Jen did reference that one last night.
Yeah, that was
Lovers.
love it. No one can hold it together in that whole thing.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I don't know. There's some good
I
ones.
don't know. There are a couple good like recent ones. I just was thinking like I bought a Tim Robinson T-shirt I'm wearing right now. But there's one where he was
I've
the
never seen
Barnes
a
and
sketch
Noble
with Tim
employee.
I've never even seen anything with Tim Robinson on it.
I don't
There's
know if
one
I've
where
seen
he's
that
a
one.
Barnes and Noble employee. Kevin Hart is the host,
Host.
and it's literally just Tim Robinson trying to make Kevin Hart like die laughing, and like he's not keeping it together most of the sketch. It's Bobby Moynihan and what's her face, Cecily Strong, are the like slacker employees. I feel like they've done it more than once. But they like get fired and they're like just ripping on everybody the whole time, and then it's just Tim Robinson trying to make Kevin Hart like break.
I think the Will Ferrell with the American Underwear one's great. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of Will Ferrell ones, and I'm just blanking. He's like held that show together for like a solid like 6 years.
When Bill Hader came back and did the scooter sketch, and it was just him trying to make everybody laugh. Like he like didn't even try. It was just him trying to make everybody laugh. With I think Cecily was sitting on his lap.
Oh yes, that's so.
Oh,
good.
I do kind of remember that. Yeah,
And he just kept like driving into the chair and like making
He's
sex
playing
sounds.
the
The
old
whole
guy.
She was engaged to his character, right? That was what
Yeah,
it was.
yeah.
I remember
There's
that.
one with Bill Hader too, where he's like an ex-Vietnam guy, and he's there like doing a puppet thing. It's just so good.
Well, this is definitely fodder for a future episode. I think we should do this.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
I will say we did watch some Target Lady ones last night, and I feel like I used to like those sketches. I didn't laugh like at all rewatching them.
But the thing is, Saturday Night Live hasn't been funny in like a long time.
No, I don't agree with that. Sorry, I don't agree.
We can go back in time and we can find a date probably we can pinpoint where Todd just ceased to like anything. Everything before this time, and Todd's like, yeah, it hasn't been good since.
No, I think with SNL,
I don't think the characters are like
the broader conversation is always like, there's definitely a point in time where I think the show is more broadly accepted as funny and good, and people like the cast. But then there's a point where like, and I honestly think it was when like it was Bill Hader, Andy Samberg was also on the show at that time, right?
Yeah.
Like
yes.
They have, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of those cast members at the time, a lot of people were starting that conversation of like, SNL's not funny anymore. I don't like any of these people. But then after those people started to leave, it was like, oh, okay, the show's kind of funny. I miss Bill Hader. I miss these people because now these new people are not funny. And I feel like we're about to step into the next wave of that because this last season that ended, like a few longer running cast members have left.
The only thing I liked out of the new stuff that you showed me are those 3 dudes in the office. Those are the only things I find like somewhat funny.
Like the
Please Don't Destroy.
the Lonely Island type people, whatever.
Yeah, those dudes. Yeah, those guys are great. Like,
yeah, Please Don't Destroy. Is that what you said, Mike? That's what they're called. Yeah.
Yeah,
they're funny. I mean, I don't know. There's stuff in there. I also like Weekend Update. Like Weekend Update is funny to me. Like I think Colin Jost and Michael Che are funny. So like I enjoy those.
They're funny. It's just whatever. Nothing will ever beat Norm Macdonald.
The only ones that I ever laugh at are the ones where they write jokes for each other.
I mean, those are fantastic. Because fucking Che fucks Joe's shit up every time. Anyways, we're talking way too long about this. Should definitely do this in the future. It will be a good episode. Also joining us tonight is fucking V-Bug Daddy Todd, Gary,
Let's fucking go.
and the Disney Daddy Dominic 40. That's the cast tonight.
Yeah.
We're all here. A couple of quick housekeeping things, and then we'll roll right into it. As we said, today is the PTC Movie Club pick for August. It was Mike's pick. We're talking about Booksmart. So for the rest of this episode, if you haven't watched Booksmart yet, and you don't want us to say anything about Booksmart because you haven't watched it yet, this is your chance to turn it off, pause it, skip it, come back to it, whatever you need to do. Leave us a 5-star review instead, or in tandem. It doesn't matter. Anyways, that's out of the way. After we do the rest of housekeeping, we'll be talking about the movie. Couple of things up on the website. My review for We Are OFK, as well as my review for Soul Hackers 2, both up on the website, as well as conversations on the last 2 episodes of the podcast. So you can check that out if you're looking forward to those games and want to know more about those. And this episode, of course, sponsored by our good friends at Goodnight Fatty. If you're in the Salem, Massachusetts area or the North Shore of Massachusetts on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, make sure you head down to 1 Washington Square, get yourself some delicious fatties. And if you're unaware of what a fatty is, you can check them out on social media at Goodnight Fatty and educate yourself on these tasty, tasty treats. So like I said, Booksmart. It's Booksmart time. My pick for September, I haven't fully decided. I'll probably put up a poll after this episode. So if you want to vote on the movie, you can do that, and I will reveal it on the next episode. All right. As we start all of these things off, we're going to hit the box office. If I can pull up the right tab here. Where the fuck is my tab? There it is. With a budget of $6 million dues.
6 million.
Yeah, where we think
Wow,
where we
this
think
movie must have it must have done fucking well regardless. But
where do we think
I'm gonna go 60.
Todd says 60. Mike?
I'm gonna say 20. I feel like it.
Yeah, I think I
didn't
overshot
do
this.
super well.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say
feel like 20
30
might
to
have been-
start.
I think 20 might be doing.
I don't know what the Metacritic is, but I know that this movie was like top tier Metacritic for that year. Like,
Yeah, but that doesn't mean people want to see it.
no, I know, but that usually drives people to see movies. Like, doesn't mean that people are gonna see it, but like people will base like what they're gonna fucking see off that shit. They can give it a little bump.
So Todd's at 60, Mike's at 20. Dom, you're rocking with 30.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say to start, anyways.
Mike ekes Dom out because it did 24.959. So Mike is the closest.
Did it have like a low screen run, or did it like not hit a lot of theaters? I'm so confused.
It released in just over 2,500 theaters. It ran for 31 weeks. I don't know what that's like in comparison to other movies, but
It ran for 31 weeks. I feel like that's a long
Seems
time.
like a long time.
yeah. So
It must have hit a Oscars push.
let's see, awards. It was nominated for a BAFTA for Best Screenplay. Some other smaller organizations. I see Golden Globe nomination. Let me get to O, I guess. Normally it puts Oscar at the very top. I don't see Oscar nominations, but it does have 29 wins and 61 nominations for all of these other organizations. So yeah, I mean, it definitely had its seemingly critical success. For tomato meter, where are we thinking? Tomato and audience.
I'm saying like 97. Because
For both?
know, I remember looking back at this. Oh, for audience, I'll say like 82.
97, 82.
97, 82.
Mike?
I know that this movie was like, I remember like wanting to see it just based off of the Rotten Tomato thing.
Let's see. I think I'll give Critic.
I almost looked it up today and I was like, fuck no.
Critic, I think I'm gonna give it like 95.
Okay.
And then for audience, I'm gonna say 90.
Okay. Dom?
What was Todd's?
97.
97.
And what?
82.
I'm gonna go 96 and 85.
What was your audience, Mike?
90.
Dom closest on both accounts and nails it on Tomato Meter at 96, with an audience of 77.
Between the two years.
I thought you were just looked it up.
You said 97 and Mike said 95.
Yeah, so 96 Tomato Meter, 77 audience, and that kind of pulls us right into the movie itself, which I'm not gonna lie, didn't really care for it. I didn't think it was funny.
So like, I really enjoyed the first half of this movie.
I think I liked the back half more than the first half.
Oh, see, like I
Yeah.
did not like. It starts falling into some cliche shit in the back half that I didn't like. Like you got to make some dramatic turn at the end, like every fucking other movie. Just like make them happy and let them have a good time. Don't fucking go into this whole thing with like everything goes wrong at the end and they're gonna make it better and blah blah blah.
I mean, I would argue everything's going wrong the whole
I feel like
time.
this is a
yeah, but
I feel
like
it's just like a
like-
narrative structure of a story.
Yeah.
Something
no, but
goes
like
bad.
every movie does this, like where they're like, oh, we're good friends. Now we're gonna fight, but don't worry, everything's gonna be better at the end again. You know, like it's always done. It's played out. It's done so much. Like it's like the same thing.
When they were
What's that?
at the pizza party, I predicted the entire end because the end is just it's the same end as Superbad.
Wait, pizza party. Wait, what am I blanking on? Pizza.
At the pizza shop, not pizza party.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
like
like-
one thing really bothered me with this movie too. when she gave him Asian ayahuasca and they were good after like 20 minutes or like an hour. I'm like, yeah, that's not how that works. You're gonna be fucked up for the rest of your life. Like they were gonna be, they'd be like done for the rest of the movie. Like like there's no coming back from shit like that. But that's obviously it's a comedy, so I'm laughing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what that is, so sure.
It's basically like taking like mushrooms or acid. Basically.
Okay. I will say, because Dom just mentioned it, I was gonna wait and just see whenever it got brought up. This movie is not a carbon copy of Superbad, but like it already had very.
The end felt very Superbad.
Yeah. I mean, Mike made a lot of good points last night about even showing me more reasons why this is very Superbad, and it's just like, aside from the fact that it's like, okay, it's end of school, going to college, best friends, like it's there's so much more baked into it. So I don't know if you want to add to that, Mike.
I mean, I don't think that well, if we talk more in depth about the film, we can point out things that are like, oh yeah, that was just like super bad. In this movie's defense, sort of, maybe, I'm not sure. I mean, Superbad came out in like 2007, and this movie came out
2019
later, a little bit more than 10 years later. I was like, all right. The target audience for Superbad is not we watched it, but I think this is aimed at a new generation.
It's the next generation.
Yeah. Yes. Which again, like I'm fine with that. Like I'm fine with them like this being just like a similar version of that movie.
I enjoyed the movie. I did too, for the most part. Like at the point when they were at the pizza shop, I was like, oh, so they're gonna get into an argument at the party. Like I was like, oh, so like this is gonna happen, and then this is gonna happen. I like just saw the whole thing coming.
Yeah, so, I mean, I kind of felt that way from the beginning. I felt like it was very the movement of the broad strokes of the plot was very predictable to me. Where I was just like, okay, they're definitely going to go to the wrong party, and then they're going to end up at a different party that's the wrong party. And like, I don't know. I feel like I could kind of see what was coming. And I think some of the funnier parts of the movie for me came from side characters. Like it didn't come from the two main actors.
Gigi and Jared were the best.
Billy Lord was the best character in the movie.
Yeah. Who? Well, the guy
Billy Lord was the best character.
The guy that hosted like the murder mystery party was really funny too. I don't know what that character's name was.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
But I thought like Jared was great at the beginning, like too, like the Gigi's like dude or whatever, like the guy. Like
where do I know him from?
I don't know. I feel the same way too. I couldn't figure out what I know him from. But Gigi is like, I don't know about you guys, but like I had a Gigi growing like in high school and college. Like I had a girl that was that girl. So like that's why I liked her so much more, because this girl I hung out with, that we all hung out with, was like legit, like she just show up and we were like, how did you get here? Like where'd you come from? It was like one of those things.
You may know Skylar Gizondo from such movies as Vacation. Which is the reboot or whatever sequel to National Lampoon. Night at the Museum, something has a subtitle. I don't know what it says. The Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2.
Never saw the Ugos.
I saw them both at the point, like trying to picture him.
That was like
12 years earlier. Yeah. Oh, was it 2012?
2014, probably. So
not quite 10 years.
But still, I mean, yeah. Other appearances: he's a voice in The Quarry, which is that new video game that just came out. He's in the TV show The Righteous Gemstones. He is in Licorice Pizza.
Maybe I saw him in commercials for Righteous Gemstones.
He is at least in one episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'm skipping a lot of things because I don't think any of us know what they are. He was in Wet Hot American Summer 10 years later.
He probably played the young version of somebody. I feel like he looks like a young version of somebody. Maybe is it Ken Marino?
I don't know.
Does he kind of look like a young version of Ken Marino?
I can see that.
You say that, I can picture him being a young Ken Marino. Hold on a second.
He was in Psych, the TV show.
Never seen that.
He was also in, which I'm assuming is like a new reboot of The Three Stooges. He played Young Mo.
That was a movie.
Oh, there was.
Maybe that's what I'll do next year.
Is
You're gonna
Three
do all the
Stooges?
reboots?
Oh,
I'll just do reboot,
Oh,
like
reboots.
remakes.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
One of the funniest things in this movie for me though was the end with Lisa Kudrow when she has the panda.
Lisa Kudrow was good in this movie too.
I
Lisa
mean,
Kudrow
and Will Forte. I wish that there were
Yeah.
more scenes
100%.
of them. I wish there were more scenes of them. I thought they
Yeah,
played that role good.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, it wasn't bad and like it wasn't like not funny. It was just like
I feel like it
I
just
don't know.
was.
Yeah, it kind of it was fine to mediocre for me. Like it didn't like I wasn't like losing my mind.
I thought it was better than that. It stalled too much, I think.
It did.
Yeah.
100%.
That's why I don't want to say like it was a good movie. Like I enjoyed
And it's a quick
I just
watch,
don't know if
too.
I can say it's a good movie because it stalled in a lot of points.
Yeah.
It did, but it's a quick watch too. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's just. There's one line I forget what it was. What the fuck was it? When I think it's when they're tripping out. But she's like, one time I threw up and my mom caught it because she loves me, and I was just like,
Yeah,
dying
that was a good line. I definitely didn't need the stop animation fucking.
I thought it was.
Yeah,
I thought
that
it was
was
funny. I thought the start of it was funny, and then it went on for 5 minutes,
It-
and I was like, "What is
It
going
went
on? Why
it
are
went
we
on way
still
too long.
doing
The
this?"
best part of that whole scene is when they leave the party and they're in real life walking
walking
stiff.
like that,
That's the
yeah.
best part of that whole scene. Yeah, I don't know. Like I think the supporting cast is good. Like you guys said, I think Gigi. I think Carrie Fisher's daughter was very funny. And
Wait, that's Carrie Fisher's daughter?
yeah.
Yeah, Billy Lord.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. No idea. Yeah, that's cool. That makes me like her even more now.
I think she looks exactly
She's
like
in
her.
Star Wars too.
Yeah.
She's in the new Star Wars movies. Still love them.
In this movie, yeah, right. In this movie though, like I feel like she has like a lot of makeup on, and she's just kind of like
She
The
looks the
second
same.
she gave him the strawberries though, I'm like, oh, she definitely just gave him something. And then like it was like way later, not way later, but like pretty farther later in the movie, I was like, I fucking knew it.
Yeah.
That's the problem with the movie for me though. I thought it was funny, and it doesn't. I don't care if it's predictable because it's more of a funny movie.
Yeah.
But I felt like Dom said, like I knew everything that was coming at the end. You knew that fucking like she was gonna like everything was going too good, and you're like, up here it all comes now. Like like she's having a like. I didn't know the fact that like no one was giving them a hard time when they walked in. I was like, oh yeah, so we know where this is going. Everything's gonna fall apart, and all this bad shit's gonna happen to them right now.
Yeah. Like I don't know. I said this to Mike last night. I feel like to make the obvious comparison, I feel like in Superbad, I don't care necessarily about the kids and their motivations and or what happens to them, because I don't know what the fuck that just was. Something just fell. Because the movie was so funny that if the plot was whatever or the characters like didn't give me motivations to care about or like interactions to care about, that's like I can be fine with that because I was just laughing and enjoying myself. Where I feel like the two main characters, I think they have good moments in the movie, and I think they have good scenes, and I think they're good actresses, and they're funny at points. But I felt like I didn't necessarily care about their motivations and or character arcs in the movie, and I feel like I would have cared less about that if the movie was funnier.
Did Jen watch it with you?
Yeah, she didn't really like it.
Okay, because like the whole time I was wondering, I'm like, I feel like if I was a woman, I'd probably appreciate this movie a lot more because it's like the female version, like you said, of Superbad. So it's like
There were definitely parts that we both laughed, and there were definitely parts that she liked. But I think overall, correct me if I'm wrong, like last night she said she didn't really care for it that much.
I think you had asked her, and she gave like a very non-committal, like, eh.
It was fine. It was just it was a movie.
I don't know if she didn't like it, but like it wasn't like laugh out loud.
It
It wasn't like a great film for her.
wasn't the best movie I ever watched. Probably wouldn't watch it again anytime soon, at least.
Yeah.
you know what the
what
funny
was I
thing
gonna
is
say?
that like what's the director's name again? Olivia Wilde.
Yeah.
Little Wild,
You guys
yeah.
been like, have you been following what's been going on with her new movie coming out? Because it's a fucking dumpster fire. Like,
Shia LaBeouf has receipts.
oh my god, it's great. But the funniest
I
thing
haven't
about
looked at the
that is,
receipts
like,
yet, but I've heard.
The
the
video of what he was talking about the other day
he
leaked
sent
online.
a video
like,
of her. Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like to Variety,
Yeah.
to like the people that just did the review of Olivia Wilde. But
Yeah.
there's what was I gonna say about that? The acting of what's his name?
Jason
The kid who's in
Sudeikis.
it, who took over. No, the kid in the new movie, the
Harry Styles?
Harry Styles?
yeah, Harry Styles. It's horrible. Like I don't know if you've watched like the clip they showed, and like everyone's
Oh
like
no, I
ripping
haven't.
it apart, like saying how bad it is, and like she's out here trying to say like his performance is like groundbreaking and everything because like they're a couple now and everything, but like you can, everyone was like, oof, that's some pretty rough acting right now, and I feel like Shia LaBeouf would have been like, he's crazy, but fucking he's a really good actor, I think, but yeah, you can just tell that like Harry's very like green when it comes to acting, and I don't know. We'll see. I feel like that movie's gonna get ripped apart, though. I don't think it's
I
gonna
was
do well at
excited.
all.
I was excited for
I
it.
was excited. Same. I
Yeah.
was 100%. And
I'll
now
see.
I'm kind of like, yeah.
I mean, I'll see
Yeah.
it. It's. I like the idea of the story. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were gonna say something, Mike?
Something about you were saying you didn't care about something. Oh, what I had mentioned. I don't know. I guess last night. I liked the basic premise or the basic motivation for the two characters. Like in Superbad, it was just, hey, we want to go to this party. We want to go to this party and like hook up with these girls before we go to college. Fine.
Yeah.
In this movie, it was essentially the same thing, with the twist that both of these girls essentially like didn't party beforehand, and like this was like their last chance to do it. I don't think that was a thing for Seth and Evan in Superbad.
No, wasn't Superbad's plot they didn't want to go to college virgins?
As virgins.
Yeah. So they didn't want to go to college
still won't.
virgins, and they didn't want to go.
Which is the plot of not American Pie. None of the teen movie.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah.
Wasn't that also the plot to
Yeah.
all lose their virginity the same night?
I think so.
Yeah.
I can't, it's been
In
so, I
American
haven't seen
Pie,
that movie
yeah,
in so
that
long.
was, yeah.
Wait,
That
that's
was
the plot of
American
American
Pie.
Pie too? I don't remember that.
Yeah. Because
It's-
Stifler's the one who gets it going. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
it's,
That's like the
And then-
overarching plot of that movie. I don't remember. I haven't watched that since it came out, which we were probably like early teenage. Well, I don't. Todd was like 75, but like the three of us were like early teenagers. I'm assuming.
Because like, remember
I
the
mean,
one
no,
dude in
American
Carol-
Pie
was-
came out in '99.
Oh wow, yikes! Yeah,
It
and I
was-
definitely watched that VHS secretly because there's nudity in it.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, what I was gonna say was I liked the initial premise of, hey, we're gonna go to this party because we have not partied, and apparently like they didn't realize that was a thing that you were supposed to do in high school. They neglected it, and okay, let's go. And I didn't mind that they were trying to get that one girl to hook up with the other girl because that's the typical party thing. I think it was just weird that they didn't reveal that Molly was so gung-ho on going to specifically this party because she had a crush on her vice president. I think that's something that probably should have been revealed earlier on in the movie. That's all.
Yeah, I can see that maybe then changing me. I don't know. I didn't think the movie was that funny, so I was hoping to get more emotional connection for the characters that would make me care about their predicament. Maybe if that was also thrown in the mix, it would have changed something, but yeah, I don't know. I also think the movie starts off, and this is why I said like I liked the back half of the movie a little bit more, because I feel like at that point some stuff is already established, and I think there's just some better scenes overall, where I feel like the beginning of the movie I think is just off the bat trying so hard to be, I don't know exactly what, but just like absolutely bonkers, buck wild, ridiculous. Like, I don't know. And maybe it's because Gigi and fucking the other guy show up at the beginning because obviously they all go to school together, and they're like ridiculous at the school, and I'm just like, I don't know what this movie is trying really hard to be funny right now.
About the school itself is that I was just like casually looking up the prices of houses in San Diego because like I love San Diego. It's like where I'd want to move. And I looked at schooling in San Diego, and it literally looked like the school in this. I saw it like when they showed the outside of the school. I'm like, holy fuck! So it really is what it looks like. It looks like something out of a movie, basically. You know,
Yeah.
I was like, this is so strange.
Like that scene at the beginning when they're in the bathroom and like she's in the stall and she's hearing them talk about her, and then she like comes out and like, oh well, I'm going to fucking whatever, Yale or some other Ivy League school, and then they are all like doing something similar or better, and it's just like, I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Yale's not taking 2 people from the same random school in California. I'm you know, it's like, it's
I mean, that's not the unbelievable sword I'm dying on in this movie.
I know. Yeah, no. Like I said, it's a comedy, so like,
Yeah.
whatever. But
I don't know. It just, I don't know. It didn't hit with me that hard. And after I watched the movie, I was like, do I just fucking hate movies? Like, what is going on?
I'm surprised by how well it was
Don't like
received,
movies.
to be honest with you, though, because I don't think it's a bad movie.
Well,
Like,
I don't think it's a bad movie.
like,
I don't think it's a bad movie.
I don't think it's a 96 critic reviewed movie.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah. I mean,
It
I
doesn't seem like. Well, I mean, what do you have Superbad right there?
yeah, I do.
Like, how did Superbad get reviewed?
So
I feel like it did well.
I have a few things.
But not 96.
I have a
right?
few things pulled up because I specifically, because I feel like when we do these things, I don't necessarily have a good gauge of like, if we're doing something that's like a blockbuster, we have like, oh, it was a budget of 90 million, but it did fucking 800 million. So it's like very clearly that is a positive. Like, I'm sure that movie did what it needed to do. Where this movie did, what do we say, 6 million and did almost 25 million. I mean, that is a positive number, so it did something.
Yeah.
But like, what is the comparison for other comedies? And that's kind of where I pulled up some things. I did actually pull up Superbad too. Let me find the tab here.
I feel like it does pull from like it even pulls from like American Pie with like
Yeah.
Stifler's mom and then the kid sleeping with the teacher, you know, like
I mean,
shit like
so
that.
I'll touch on that. That specific plot thread I like didn't need. I don't know why that, like,
I don't
what
think
is
it made
that?
any sense. Like,
It didn't make any sense.
Why would she risk her career? Like, I know it's a comedy. I keep on going back to it's a fucking comedy, so stop analyzing.
Yeah, but like if it's a comedy and it's funny, I feel like it's easier to overlook silly shit. Or I mean,
Yeah,
that specific
that's
thing
true.
isn't
Yeah.
quote unquote silly, but like overlook certain things because it's just a fucking comedy. But like, I don't know, especially in a scene where it's supposed to be,
Ted Lasso.
huh?
Like, I like how Jason Sudeikis basically played Ted Lasso in this movie too. You know, like he was like.
I liked him in the movie. I wanted more of him in the
I
movie.
did too. Yeah, 100%. But I'm like, you just reminded me of Ted.
Yeah. Like, I feel like it's specifically in that scene where they're at the party, where it's just like the first time where I feel like they're bringing really any type of emotional weight to the story, which again, it's a comedy. It doesn't necessarily need to do that. But like, they're bringing emotional weight to both of those characters' journeys because we're finally getting to like the apex of whatever the plot of the story is, which is they reach this party, you know, they've got these people they're kind of pining after, and then it comes crashing down, and then there's some pickup back at that scene. Like, I like when Amy
I think Amy is one of them.
Amy and Molly.
Amy is the redhead.
I don't remember.
Yes.
Amy's the lesbian.
Yes.
Okay. When after everything happens, she goes in the pool, all that, and then she ends up in the bathroom with the other girl, and they start hooking up. I was like, oh, okay. So it's like a down then right back up. Like she's finding kind of a net positive out of this party, and then she throws up on her. That was like, I didn't see that coming. I was like, okay, all right. I can
See that coming?
No, I
That was-
didn't.
What's Superbad?
Right? I knew it was gonna. Yeah, right.
It is fucking Superbad. Fuck.
Happens in Superbad.
Right.
Wait, no, isn't Superbad? You got Superbad's just way funnier. You got period on my leg.
What was- oh,
Seth.
it was
I can't remember which
no
one's
Evan.
which.
Evan is Michael Cera's character, I think.
Yeah, Evan throws up on. Oh no, Seth
No, I
throws
think
up
she throws up on
on.
him.
Yes, and doesn't Seth throw up on Emma Stone?
No, I think he headbutts her by accident.
Yes, he does.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
She's a black guy at the end of the movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, I'm confused by something, and this is, I like rewound it like 3 times. Did she say she's not going to Africa at the end, or like does she just like say she's going to be the last person on the plane?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. I can be late to the
Just-
plane.
She just
Yeah,
Yeah.
that didn't make any sense to me. I was like, what is happening? I was
Yeah,
like,
that did not make any fucking sense to me either. That's not how airports work. Like, I'm sorry,
right?
you can't go go to a restaurant. Like, that's not happening.
I just checked in with my luggage.
She didn't
Leave it
check
over
in
there.
yet. I don't know what time her flight is.
Yeah, but you telling me you have the time to leave the airport, go to a fucking restaurant? No, that does not
I'm
exist.
not gonna lie to you. I rewound that part 3 times. 'Cause I'm like, did I miss something there? Like, am I missing something? And like, I'm like,
It's
no.
funny that you said that because I also when that scene happened, I was like, did I miss dialogue? Is she not actually going to Africa? Like, was she
Thought I
fucking
missed
with her
dialogue,
friend?
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Also, back to the throw up scene. What does she drink? Does she drink like a cup full of cigarette butts? Like, what does she drink that makes her throw up? There's definitely something in the cup.
yeah.
Okay, I didn't know and I didn't
It's
rewind it.
cigarette butts or dip spit. I just
Yeah,
Okay, that's what Jen said, and I was like, I don't know, but like I'm not gonna rewind that scene. She clearly drank
like I know,
something
like-
and threw up.
I feel like I know like 8+ people who drank dip or fucking spit in college,
Ugh.
or like cigarette ash out of a
Ugh.
beer that was on the ground
Fuck
next to their
that.
beer.
But yeah, to get back, the party has clearly more emotional weight, I would argue, than the rest of the movie for the two main characters. And then in there, they slide the teacher thing in, which they try to make okay with, like, you're 20, right? It's like, it doesn't fucking matter. What is happening? Like, this doesn't need to
Didn't
happen.
make any sense to me. Like,
Yeah.
there was no development with that character.
No, it didn't need to be there. Like,
Even,
the interaction the girls had with the teacher earlier in the movie and then getting to the party, like, that's
no
fine.
sense.
It doesn't make sense, but it's like that. It's fine. It fits in the film. Whatever. It's fine. Then bringing the teacher into the party, like the teacher
that's what I meant.
when they leave the car and she goes, "It'd be weird if I went in, right?" And then she drives away. It's like, yeah, that could have been the joke. It would be weird if I went in, right? And then we're driving to the party and I'm telling you about how I was the same as you guys, and then I fucking, fell real hard and went through all the things. Like, that's the joke. It would be weird if I went in, right? Like, keep going.
We're critiquing a comedy way too
I know,
much, but
I
I'm
know.
gonna critique one more thing. Like, when she's in prison,
the
she's not
teacher
gonna be
was-
in a hardcore. She's not gonna be in a hardcore
wasn't
prison.
good.
She's not gonna be in a hardcore prison where she has to call someone on a fucking phone either. That's not how that works. Like, you're in like a detox. You're in like a detox thing where like.
I mean, to be fair, look at the police officers from fucking Superbad.
No, of course, but like they're trying to make it like it's like she like got like severely arrested in like a
Yeah.
penitentiary or something. Like that's just not.
Well,
what
that
happened.
is also something I didn't understand either. How did they get the kid's car there?
It was outside somewhere. I wasn't outside when they were.
Yeah, did the other girl show up in the car?
No. Oh, yeah, I think she might have showed
I
up in
can't
the car.
remember.
Maybe I don't.
Did she sleep at his house or something? I don't know.
No, she slept.
think she
Where I don't know where. It didn't say. I didn't know where she was when she woke up to all those.
I don't either, because
So, like,
it was like the other girl was like, "Where do you live?" And then she wakes up in that place.
I didn't know if she was at that girl's house, maybe or something. Like I was very confused by that whole thing.
I think she was home. I would probably have
Makes
to
sense.
rewatch.
Yeah, so like, how did they get the rich kid's car there?
the rich kid was at her beck and call.
True.
So how did he get to the graduation?
I don't know. Maybe
Did you-
she dropped him off first, or yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, well, maybe she did drop him off because she told him like you need to be like the person that.
Yeah,
does
she
this,
gave him like the instructions on like.
I
Yeah, no,
guess.
that
speech.
I don't know.
Okay, yeah, I guess.
I don't
guess
know.
we cleared that up like a little later.
I will say I can't remember it word for word, but I think it's early in the movie. Someone does call him like something Guy Fieri, and I did laugh at that pretty hard.
Yeah.
I forget what they said exactly, but I did enjoy that line for obvious reasons. So I pulled up not just Superbad, but I pulled up just like the top 50 grossing comedies because I'm just curious what like comedy budgets are and what the successful ones are doing in the box office. So Superbad was a 20 million budget and it ended with 170. So like, I mean, granted it was a higher budget, but like it
Did Pineapple
way
Express
outperformed
more?
that budget.
Did Pineapple Express
The,
do more?
the problem, it probably did. The problem is that Superbad was marketed very differently, and
Yeah.
I feel like the guys behind Superbad already had history like with comedy films.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
It's
Freaks and
it's
Geeks,
also
everything
worth
else,
pointing out that
good,
that
like-
Superbad is a Sony Pictures film and Booksmart is a United Artists releasing, so I don't even know what that is.
Anna Perna. It was Anna
Yeah.
Perna.
Oh,
was like,
so
her-
so then yeah, so that, I mean that's going to definitely factor into its its marketing and stuff. Pineapple Express, by the way, 27 a bigger budget and a less gain. It was 27 million budget and 101 worldwide.
Oh wow,
So
I'm shocked because I feel like that movie like was in the peak of like right after Superbad. Like I feel like
yeah, but like
You're a lot of money getting that movie made.
you're also like Superbad
When was
has some
High School
angles
Kids
to
and
it,
everything.
and then Pineapple
Yeah, like-
Express probably a lot of people looked at it as like stoner comedy.
that really terrible Your Highness?
I was like
Was that
that was,
before
or
that was like
after?
it was at the
That was
it like-
after.
that was on the
Okay.
not the downfall, but
Well,
when like their movies were like.
I was gonna wonder if that had tainted Pineapple Express.
Wait, have
know
you
what I
guys
mean?
ever seen
No.
Your Highness by any chance?
I saw bits and pieces of it.
Have
I
you
never
ever
saw
seen
the
the
whole
I
thing.
only saw the part of Natalie Portman.
Have you
That's
seen the clip
Yeah.
when they go to see like this old wizard and he's like, you go, you gotta give him a kiss. He's like, yes, come give me a kiss. And he's like, it's like this old creepy looking like lizard dude. And he's like, wait, you've always been giving him kisses? Yeah, like when I was 3, he used to always want to cuddle and kiss with me. I was just like, what the fuck is this?
So I will say too that like, so I pulled up top 50 highest grossing comedy films of all time, and this is an IMDb list. What do you think?
Highest grossing?
Highest grossing comedies of all time. What do you think is the number one film?
Hangover's probably up there. Austin Powers is probably up there.
Hangover is number 3.
Austin Powers 2 is probably Austin Powers 2 or 3 is probably like the top, if not high up there. I think the first one didn't do that.
Goldmember is number 7, and Spy Who Shagged Me is number 9.
Okay.
I feel like
it's got to be a PG-13 movie.
I feel like Back to the Future is probably up there.
What did you say? Back to the Future?
It's probably up there. I mean, it depends on the list, like the ranking.
Yeah, they might consider that more sci-fi.
It is not here.
So it's probably just not listed.
What about Meet the Parents?
That's not terrible.
Meet the Fockers is number 2.
Zoolander?
Okay.
I feel like Zoolander
Anchorman.
I don't think Zoolander's
probably.
number 1.
No, I'm just saying.
So
like,
the number 1
movies
film
that
is a PG film.
Yeah. Oh, PG.
Yes.
Ooh,
PG
that,
So I'll let you guys think about number 1. 2 is Meet the Fockers, Hangover, Hangover 2, Bruce Almighty, Mrs. Doubtfire, Goldmember, Wedding Crashers, Spy Who Shagged Me, Liar is number 10. Huh?
I'm shocked the Hangover movies. I don't think those movies are that great.
Those did like very, very well though.
It was, I just don't remember them doing that well though. Like,
no, those were like super fucking popular.
Yeah.
But like the
second one didn't do well, and the first one still warranted a third one being made.
Yeah.
The second one, like, I'm surprised.
I mean, the second one did do well because it was. I mean, box office wise, because it was a number 4 top grossing.
No, I just mean. Yeah.
I mean, so that's the other angle to these top grossing comedies. Number 1 has a 63. Meet the Fockers has a 41. Hangover has a 73. Hangover 2 has a 44. Bruce Almighty has a 46.
Bruce Almighty, that's crazy.
Mrs. Doubtfire has a 53. Goldmember 62. Wedding Crashers 64. Spy Who Shagged Me 59.
Is only a 53. Like, I feel.
Yeah, that's
like
crazy.
People like that movie.
Yeah.
It's not a bad put together movie.
I can't.
Mrs. Doubtfire, for me, is that because it came out when we were like 5 years old. I know I liked it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Movie. I don't know like how it like actually panned
out.
I
was 28 when that movie came out, so like that was just the second.
I won't go through everything here, but we'll go through the next couple. Number 11 is Tootsie.
Yes, with Dustin Hoffman.
Yes, which has an 88 Metascore.
Night at the Museum, the top movie comedy. Is that?
It is not.
I
can't say what number 12 is because it is a sequel to the first film.
Oh, so it's a sequel. Okay.
Well, the first one is not a sequel, but number 12 is a sequel to that movie, and it has a Metascore of 46. 13 is Elf. 14 is Bridesmaids. 15 is Meet the Parents.
With the number 1 movie. Is it Home Alone?
It is Home Alone. Yes. 63.
Dang.
Jen just texted me and said, "Why did you say?" What?
I was gonna guess Grown Ups next because I feel like Grown Ups made a ton of money.
Jen said, "Why did I say Tootsie?" The way that I said it, because I said Tootsie.
I didn't even notice it.
I did. I said Tootsie. She goes, "How do you say Tootsie Pop?" And I say Tootsie Pop. I don't know why I pronounced that word as Tootsie.
That's crazy that Tootsie is so high up there because that's like an older movie where it's just
it's a weird one to have made.
All right, I'll get to 20 and then we'll move on off this because we're running long here. 15 is Meet the Parents.
How is Tootsie any different than Mrs. Doubtfire?
16.
Seriously.
Meet the Parents is like one of the best movies.
Number 16 might actually have the worst Metascore on. Oh no, it's tied with number 22. Okay, it's it's. Oh no, there is one. Number 24 has a lower Metascore. Number 24, I'm sorry, number 36 has a 24, and it is Mr. Deeds.
Yo, I thought
gonna
Mr.
say-
Deeds was
I was gonna
hilarious.
say-
I like Mr. Deeds.
I was gonna say in the 20s, we're probably gonna hit a bunch of fucking Adam Sandler.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised Adam Sandler, for as many fucking movies as this guy puts out, it has not cracked into this list yet. So number 16 is Wild Hogs.
What? Seriously?
Yes.
There's a lot of people in that movie. It makes sense that it would have
like
made
Tim
money.
Allen, Martin Lawrence, like who else is in
John
there?
Travolta
William H.
and William H.
Oh,
Macy.
Travolta, yeah.
Number 17, so Wild Hogs is a 27.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Number 17 is Three Men and a Baby.
Okay.
Okay,
Number
that makes sense.
18, our boy Adam Sandler finally cracks the list. What do you think it is?
I'm gonna say Wedding Singer.
Mike?
Making money though?
Ooh,
it might be
We're
Waterboy.
doing top. I was gonna say
Wedding-
Waterboy.
Waterboy, Wedding Singer is in the peak of his career. Like you
I
know,
feel
it
like
was Billy
Wedding Singer
Madison,
didn't make
Happy
a ton of
Gilmore.
money though.
I don't think Wedding Singer made a ton of money.
Oh,
So
I
that's
know
at least a hint that it's not Wedding Singer.
I know what it
Yeah.
is. It's 50 First Dates.
All right, so Todd
Ooh,
says
that's a good
50 First
one.
Dates. Dom, you said what? Grown Ups?
Make the most money out of an Adam Sandler movie. I'm gonna say.
I mean, Grown Ups probably makes the most sense actually.
I'm gonna say
I
I'm
agree.
gonna say Grown Ups. I have this weird inkling that it's gonna be Eight Crazy Nights, but I'm gonna say Grown Ups.
No, Grown Ups makes
I don't
sense.
think Eight
'cause
Crazy
they
Nights
used-
said that
you
much.
said what did you say the Metacritic was for it?
I mean, I didn't say what it was. I can say it. It's 41.
Oh, so I
It
don't
doesn't
think
matter. All of it.
Yeah,
I
all
think
these
Grown Ups-
all of
I
these
think-
have been pretty poor.
I think Grown Ups was like lower than 41 though. I think it was like 20 in the 20s or something.
I think the first one had a like decent. The second one got like in the 20s. I think the first one had like a decent score.
So are we
It might have been
going?
in the 30s.
Are we going Grown Ups across the board?
I'm saying Grown Ups.
Grown Ups, Mike, you're changing to Grown Ups.
I said I can change.
I'm
I
gonna
can
stick with
some
50
matches.
First Dates, but I think it's
I'll
gonna be
stay-
Waterboy. I think someone else was
I'll
right with
stay.
Waterboy.
Yeah, I'll stay with Waterboy.
All right. So with number 18, 19.
Ooh, Longest Yard.
Ooh, that's a good guess.
I don't think so.
All right, I'm sticking with Grown Ups.
So with number 18, number 19, and number 20, these are the closeout to the
All Adam
20s,
Sandler?
all Adam Sandler films. And I will
wow.
tell you right now that
We all
Todd's pick is not in those three films. Both
Okay.
Mike and Dom got picks in that, but they did not get number 18. Grown
What did
Ups
you get?
is number
What did you guess?
19,
Okay, I'm gonna. I
and
said,
The Water Boy
50
is
First
number 20.
Dates. All right. What about Anger Management? Is that the one that's?
No.
I don't think Anger Man. Yeah, I guess it would still be.
Only reason I
Is
say that-
Blended in there?
I mean, I'm not going lower than 20 right now, but
Oh,
it's
is it
not at
Click?
number
It
18.
must be
I was
Click.
gonna click.
It is
Bedtime
not Click.
Stories?
It is not Click.
Happy Gilmore.
Nope.
No, that wouldn't have made money.
Big Daddy.
It is
Oh, is it
indeed
Oh,
Big
yeah.
Daddy.
Oh,
I
Big Daddy.
forgot about Big Daddy.
I was gonna bring up Pixels next. I
I'm
was just
trying to
I was
see-
trying to do the
Yeah,
family
right.
movies. I was trying to do the family Adam Sandler movies.
You don't see Adam Sandler again until number 30 with Click, and then 31 with Anger Management, and then you don't see Adam Sandler again until 36, which is Mr. Deeds.
Anger Management. I'm not a big Adam Sandler guy. I'm not a huge fan of any of his movies, minus the first couple he did. But Anger Management, I think, is one of his best movies.
You
Probably
get
his Jackson.
you see him again at number 42 with I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry,
Never even
Yikes,
saw
I
it.
can't
I haven't
believe
seen
that,
half
man,
of his
buddy.
movies. Right.
and that will do it for Adam Sandler films. Superbad is on this list at 41.
What?
Yes.
Wait, so all those movies made more than Superbad?
Yes.
I don't understand.
I mean, I can just run through the list quickly.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Well, I'll say 21 is Scary Movie, 22 is Little Fockers, 23 is Talladega Nights.
Little Fuckers, is that a third one?
That's the third
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, they
They
did
made
a
a
few of
third
those.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? Meet the Fockers is the number 2 best-selling comedy of all time.
And I like both of those movies, but I didn't know they made a third one. Never even saw it.
Yeah. I don't know. So there you go. There's that.
Dustin Hoffman's so good in the second
Everything?
Parker's movie. Yeah, he really is in everything, but he was so good in the second one. I loved him.
I pulled up a few different comedies at different points just to see what their budget and gross was to kind of see like what the like kind of return is for some of these top selling, which maybe is an unfair comparison because Booksmart is clearly not in the top 50, but like Dumb and Dumber, 17 million budget, 127 worldwide. So like again, bigger budget films,
Did I already ask?
But
Are these adjusted for like year over? Like, are they?
I think
Adjusted for,
Box
like,
Office Mojo does it
Okay.
no matter what. So
I feel like Dumb and Dumber. Like we forgot about that movie. I feel like that was or Ace Ventura. Like that movie. Like I feel like we saw that movie like 5 times in the theaters. Like
yeah. So I'm looking at the release for Booksmart. It definitely got a second push for some reason. I don't know why, because it like drops down.
Been an awards push.
It drops down to like its lowest in July at 83 theaters, and then at the end of July through the beginning of August, it bumps back up to 555 theaters. So
That doesn't make sense.
yeah, it doesn't.
That's not awards season.
I don't know what that's for, but it got pushed out to more theaters for some reason.
When was it?
End of July, first week of August.
I don't know. I was thinking like it's a movie about like getting out of school.
Oh, I guess,
So
but
maybe
yeah,
it's, like,
that wouldn't line up
Putting
really.
it back out when school's coming. I don't know.
Yeah, it didn't even run until Labor Day. It ended August 8th. So yeah. Anything else we got about Booksmart?
Argyle was there.
Argyle was there.
I know.
Did you notice that the vice president was one of the twins from Scream? Todd.
Wait.
It was the new Scream, the this year Scream.
Oh, okay.
He was the football player, like the twins.
Yeah, I barely remember a lot. I actually really like the new Scream, but I can't remember a lot of the side casts.
Oh, he gets stabbed at the end.
Okay. Yeah,
He
no, it makes sense.
survives. Yeah, oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, whatever.
It's a Scream movie. Everyone gets stabbed.
Yeah, right.
Everyone gets stabbed. Everyone gets a little slice there. I actually forgot this guy existed when I saw him. I was like, wait, why do I know this guy? It's like, oh, that's right. He also used to be on SNL. The pizza driver that ended up being a serial killer.
Who? I don't know who he is.
Michael Patrick O'Brien.
Mike O'Brien.
Yeah, what else do I know him from?
I'll pull it up. I was thinking the same thing actually. He was on
in a
SNL.
show, right?
He was a writer on SNL. He was in AP Bio.
No, yeah.
He was in AP Bio. He was a teacher.
He shows up, or at least wrote an episode of I Think You Should Leave.
I'm very confused by AP Bio. Like I've seen
He's-
it's in like
he's,
5 or 6 seasons.
He's the guy that pees his pants. Fuck, what is the name of the website? I Think You Should
didn't
Leave,
watch
where
that.
he makes the website.
Oh.
The sketch is
For the
I Need a Wet
pants?
Paper Towel.
Yeah.
The new Tammy Crap doll. I don't know. That's what it says on IMDb.
Yeah, I don't know.
I like that he showed up the way he did, and I was surprised that. So when they go to the prison at the end and you see like the wanted poster with his sketch on, I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
so
That-
he
you knew that-
he
they were
really
hinting at
was
that
a
the whole
serial
time.
killer.
Yeah.
I didn't think it would pay off at the end. Like, yeah, we're just gonna we saw this guy, and we'll just turn him in and you get out. I don't think prison works that way, but
Yeah.
whatever, that's fine. But I did just like that. Like, why you guys break into a car without any plan? I could have killed you. I could have taken you up to the cabin and tied you up.
That was a funny scene. I did enjoy that. It looks like you spent more time on your hair mask than a plan. It was fine.
All right, you know what? I'll drive you to the party. Really? No, get out of my car.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. This movie was fine. I like the two main girls, Caitlin Dever and Beanie Feldstein. I don't think I've seen them in anything else. I don't know if they've had a lot of other roles that I would have seen them in.
She's in one of the daughters in that Tim Allen show.
Beanie's in like a ton of stuff. Beanie's like, you know who Beanie is, right? We know all know
Yeah.
who she is, right? Brendan, do you know who she is?
It's fucking
Jonah
Superbad's
Hill's
brother, right? Yeah.
You don't know, yeah. Because she was in what's it called?
Yeah, I don't know. Mike, you get what I'm putting up. Look how red my face is, Mike. I've got sunburn today. I can't think. I got really fun.
She was in Neighbors. Neighbors with. Seth
I never
Rogen,
saw
think.
that
Was
shit.
she in the first or the second one? I can't remember.
She was in the second one.
Second one.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, we're talking about Tim Robbins, and all I can think about is oh my God, Brian's wearing that hat. You know, like when he has the dice in his pocket and he's like kicking them over in the courtroom. Oh man, I
Closing
want to watch that.
closing thoughts on Booksmart. Anybody? So overall, everyone enjoyed it.
7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. 6.5. 7 out of 10. It was solid. It wasn't horrible. I mean, I think it's a very easy watch. It's not long. It's only an hour and like 30 minutes.
It's a comedy. I think you get that with comedies,
yeah.
though. Comedies are not going to be crazy long.
Some of these movies like to overstay their welcome, though, and I feel like
Yeah.
this movie didn't really do that. Yeah, it's fine.
It was fine.
I think the reviews don't match the quality of the movie, but whatever. Who am I?
Yeah. I'm wondering if part of my not issue with the film, because again, I don't think it's a bad movie. I just didn't really. It was just fine.
Calico Cut Pants is the name of the fucking website. I don't know why it just popped in my head.
Okay. I'm wondering if watching the movie, because when I watch movies for Movie Club, I take notes in my phone, like about anything. Like, oh, that was funny. Oh, this is what I'm thinking about while I'm watching this film. And maybe doing that for this type of movie was non-beneficial to the film.
I feel like in some ways it might be non-beneficial across the board, because sometimes I like to just disassociate from everything and get myself lost in, like, not like comedies, but like more serious movies.
Yeah.
And like just kind of like hone it. Like,
it's not like I have my phone in my hand and I'm like, oh, okay. I'm just like, it's like if something happens that I want to make sure I reference on the podcast, I make sure to like take note of it. Especially because, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Is anyone else hearing that?
I am hearing that.
I'm hearing that.
Yeah, Dom, you're getting some weird feedback for some reason. I'm not sure. One of the things I like to do is I like to kind of like take quick little notes about where I'm at throughout the movie, where it's like at the beginning, kind of just like my initial, like, what am I thinking of this movie in this moment right now? Because the further this movie goes on, my opinion is going to change. So at this beginning point of the movie, like, how am I feeling about it? And then I'll do that again, like in the middle, and I'll do it again at the end. Because I like to see throughout the course of the film if my opinion changes, like throughout that window of time, because it does every time. Like usually, yeah, good now. Usually, the beginning impression that I take a note on is never the same as like what the end of the movie is, and I kind of like seeing that disparity. So yeah, it was fine. I enjoyed it enough. It wasn't like a memorable film that I'd like,
I'm kind of jealous that Dom has October, but I've narrowed down a couple movies he's going to pick, considering what he's done this year.
Yeah, I mean, you have November too. I mean, it's not that far off from October.
I know, but like it's October. You gotta,
Any other thoughts on Booksmart before we wrap
I'm
things up?
curious to see what Todd thinks my pick is going to be for October.
I have a couple guesses.
Mike, any final thoughts on your pick?
No, but I do need to mark it off on my Excel spreadsheet. Let's go.
All right.
Dom, is the movie that you're thinking about from 1993? That's my only question.
The fuck?
Oh, whoops. Oops. What do you?
I mean, I don't know which one you're referencing, but it's not right now.
What's that? It's not.
His current idea for a pick is not.
Yeah, it's
a movie
not
from
right now.
1993.
Okay.
I was guessing that you were going to pick like Cannibal Holocaust or something like weird, like for like a musical.
That's okay.
So,
I finished Westworld 2. I can mark that off.
any final thoughts on the movie, Dom? Or you said your piece?
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say like a 6.5 is probably a pretty good score for it. Like,
Yeah, I'd probably sit around there too.
It's a mindless, like, high school comedy.
Yeah. My opinion has definitely gotten a little bit stronger. I think mediocre is too sour for this film. I don't think it's necessarily mediocre.
I don't think it's far off, but I think they're like, it's.
I watch a lot of comedies, or at least I've seen enough comedies where, like, if I were to stack this just blanketly up against other comedies I enjoy, like, it would be on the bottom of that list compared to most of the comedies I've enjoyed.
Wait a second.
Or towards the bottom.
20. Is Step Brothers not in that top 20 list? I personally think
no, it's not in the top 20. It could be in the 50, but I don't know.
It's movies that made money. I don't think Step Brothers made a ton of money.
I thought it made a lot of money. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't. I think it made money afterwards. I don't think it made money in its like theatrical run.
I honestly think Step Brothers might be my number one. It's in my top 30 of all time comedies.
Let me see if I can find this list real quick. I just want to see if there is even a Will Ferrell film on this list.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You said Elf.
I did say Elf. There you go. Let's see. You're looking for Step Brothers. You got Talladega Nights at 23. There's Will Ferrell.
You said Talladega Nights. You did say that.
Step Brothers made 128.
128.
128. Let's see. I'll scroll to the bottom. So yeah, it should be on this list.
$65 million budget.
So it should be in here. It's not. It's not under here.
Compared to its budget, it didn't make a lot.
Oh, so yeah. I don't know if this is. I don't know. It's not on this list. Blades of Glory is on this list.
It made $50 million
That's
less than
surprising.
Talladega Nights. I think Blades of Glory is great too, but I mean, I would not expect that to
I
be
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I didn't expect it to be.
Because I think like Blades of Glory is great and everyone's great in it, but I love what's his name, the brother sister combo of
Will Arnett and
yes,
Amy
well,
Poehler.
yes, they're so good in it. But everyone's good in it. I think that movie's great. But
So, since we're at the end of the episode here, normally we end with what's in the box, but because this is a movie club episode, we switch things up and do cinema. Have you seen it? We'll keep workshopping that name. That's not the name of this segment, but I'm just saying things out loud. So we're gonna do the movie game, which will be I will give the panel 3 different movies, and they'll have a tiered point structure for as I reveal information about the film. Whoever gets it correctly gets the point. The leaderboard for the year so far is Dom sitting pretty at 44 plus 2 bonus blocks that we're not counting yet.
I realized my problem with last week and like previous weeks. I can't get stoned before an episode. Because
okay.
if I do, I'm just like lost when you start talking and fucking reading stuff. I'm like,
So
halfway through, I'm like, can you repeat that?
Yeah.
Can you say the beginning part again?
Yeah. So Todd uses performance de-hancing drugs
Yeah,
to
right.
to work against him. Todd's putting he's putting he's trying to level the
He's
playing
playing hard
field.
mode.
Yeah, he's trying to level the playing field.
Playing hard mode.
Todd is sitting in second with 34. Mike gaining some ground over the past couple weeks, sitting at 29. And then, guest points rounding out the leaderboard here. So without further ado, the first movie on the list. I think we agreed we're going to try a little bit more information on this run through. So the first,
You said?
yeah, I'll do one guess for
I think
3.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll kind of see how it goes. I'll keep an eye on the time, too, to see how long this is actually taking us to get through. So the first film released in... So this guess will be worth 3 points. If anyone gets it correct, it'll give you 3 points. This film released on January 16th, 2009 with a budget of $26 million and a gross of $183 million. And
2009. Hold on, let me take myself back.
do we want to do some sort of actor, or do you want genre, or do you want...
Whatever you guys want to do. Doesn't matter.
I want a random actor.
Okay, let me pull it up.
Okay.
2009. Hold on. 1999. 2009.
Mike, you're good with a random actor?
I mean, I don't want to.
I think genre would be more helpful, but I think random actors.
No,
more
I want a random actor.
Yeah, I do too. I think it's clearly.
I want it to just completely throw us off. I want it to be some just
Oh, yeah.
obscure actor that we're gonna be like,
I feel like with that type
It's
of
gonna be like a
budget,
cameo.
Yeah.
I feel like with that type of budget, it's got to be a comedy or
Yeah.
like a peer, something. Yeah.
I will give you an actor.
He's like he has the biggest smile on his face. It's like,
Yeah, I
something
know.
like yeah. It's
He's been scrolling for 5 minutes on the
It's-
same
it's-
page, so
it's gonna be Steve Buscemi.
Sir
we have-
Ian
that's
McKellen.
fucking Adam
All right.
Sandler movie possible, like
Steven Rannazzisi.
you don't even know who
Okay.
he is.
I do know who it
I
is.
do, I do know who he is.
I don't know who he is.
Was he the one that was on The League?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I don't even know what the league is. I don't even know what the league is.
I was trying to use that to narrow down what the movie was before you guys figured out that he was the guy from the league. The guy that was part of 9/11.
Yeah, he was at 9/11. Wait, this just in. No, he wasn't.
I can give you. The problem is I haven't seen this movie, so I don't know if I'm giving you like bigger roles or not. I don't know. I'm just trying to guess.
Is he the bald guy with the glasses?
No.
He's
I
he's
don't know.
he's tall guy.
I don't know anyone in the league.
Do you want me to give you one more actor? Do you want me to give
Yeah,
you
he
one
was.
more actor?
No, you don't have to. You can just.
He's the
I
main
thought
character.
Mark-
He's
I don't know
the one that's
Mark,
married to.
Duplass was tall guy.
No, was he?
I won't do this for the other films. I'll give you one more actor.
Yeah, Pete.
Okay.
I feel like it's a Seth Rogen movie.
I don't think so.
It's either
Bobby
League.
Cannavale.
I know that name, but I can't put a face to his name.
Do you know?
right now.
I'm trying to help Todd out because he doesn't know who Nick Steven
Who's
Renazizi.
Bobby Cannavale. Oh wait, I know. Oh, I don't want to say this because it's gonna.
You should all know who that person is.
Yeah,
I know,
no,
I
I
probably
know
do know
his
who it
name.
is. I can't.
but
I can't
so,
put
like,
a face to him.
Oh, so like at this point, if you can put a face to him, this gives away like who like the movies. It's, I think maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like it's a very. We just talked about this guy basically.
Todd, I want to
Bobby Moynihan.
I
You gotta
want
give
to
him
point
something
out
here.
I want to point out for all
no,
three
I
of
get it.
you.
I get what you're saying. I get it.
It seems that there's information that you're getting from these clues, but not everyone's getting the same information
I
from
know.
that. You probably shouldn't help the other people
Yeah,
guess.
I know. 2009. All right, hold on. Let me think for a second. Oh, 2009.
Well, with Steve in it, it must be a comedy. 2009. Let's see. I was.
We only get one guess, right?
For 3 points,
One guess
yes.
for this, 3
You
points.
said it made. How much did you say it made? 120,
It,
130.
it was a
180?
budget of 26 and it did just over 183. It was I can't say that.
So I don't want to guess because I feel like if I guess, someone's gonna get it on this first one. So I gotta like hone in and remember like. Ah man.
Why
I'm
can't I
waiting
put a
for
face to fucking Bobby Cannavale?
I'll give you a hint because I'm just a a good guy. He's been doing a lot more
Oh.
serious roles these days.
As
That's the only
as
thing I'm
as well as a commercial
Mhm.
for an establishment that we did reference in this episode.
We've referenced like I
Taco
already
Bell?
know. No, we're not giving any more hints about this thing. That's what
Wait,
you said. I've already
was he
given
the
him a
rat
one.
from Quiznos?
I don't know. I mean, he could have been, but that's not what I'm talking about. Does anyone have any guesses? We're gonna throw
I'm
the
gonna give a
timer in
guess.
play here.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for some other people to guess because I already know what this is around. So fuck, I can't think of the time period. Though. Hold on, I gotta focus for a second. You guys guess.
2009.
I still can't put a face to his name.
I want to throw out a random guess. I just want to throw out a random guess.
I'm
that
not. I have to think of
we
like
say
movies that were when I was out of college.
came out around that time.
I will say this for Bobby Cannavale, unless Todd does not want me to reveal another information.
Can you?
No, do
How
whatever you
much
guys
money
do.
did it make again?
183 million.
Which is very successful. Yes.
Compared to that budget, yes, that was very good.
26 million, 183. With Steve Renazizi in it, I feel like it should be a comedy, but I don't remember it being on that list that Brenden just read.
Is it? So was this movie? Did we mention this movie on that list?
He's got a
Okay.
smile
gonna
starting,
guess.
so
I'm
we
gonna-
did
I'm gonna
mention the movie.
I'm gonna guess. Okay. And this is gonna fucking blow it all wide open.
Okay, hold on. There is some misinformation happening here. I want to point out that I am not confirming that this is a comedy,
Okay. No, I'm not saying you did.
but I
Yeah.
did not read everything on that list.
Okay.
Just making that clear.
Do you guys have a guess? That's
Ooh.
all I want to know. Because if you don't have a guess, I'm gonna guess. I'm just waiting for you guys to guess at this point.
I don't know if I have a guess yet.
This is how we extend. We tried to make this game shorter, but we made it longer by me and Dom not being able to guess, and Todd having a guess but refusing to guess.
I
until we
keep
guess.
trying to build a guess in my head, and I keep like shooting.
I
it
have
down.
like
really-
multiple guesses right now, and that's what's bothering me. And one of the guess I'm gonna say, I'm pretty sure is wrong because I do not think it made that much money. But I'm
just trying to remember movies that came out in 2000.
I can give more clues, but we're gonna have to bump this down to 2 points.
yeah. Well,
No.
Let me know when you're gonna do that. 'Cause I'll
Let me
guess
throw
before
out.
you do that.
Let me throw out like a random guess before we.
I was trying to throw a buzzer beater up.
Yeah. Let's see. 2009. The only movie. Okay. I'm going to guess, even though this is wrong, because I know this movie did not make any money. The movie Sex Drive. I can't remember who's in it besides Clark.
Yeah, I can't remember any of that.
That is incorrect,
Seth
Michael.
Green,
All right, John, you
Clark
got
Gregg,
anything?
Seth
Yes, the Green was
Green.
there. Yeah.
The girl is somebody now too. She was
Girl, she was in Silicon
Invisible
Valley.
Woman, right? Oh no, yeah. I kept thinking it was what's her face?
2009 is like driving me crazy.
Kate Mara.
It's like too much in the middle of like college and like where I am now, and like I was out
You
of
get it,
college.
Todd. You were fucking blazed out of your mind.
All right.
Okay.
So Mike is incorrect, is ineligible for 3 points. Dom, you got something?
2009.
Again, the actor clues that I gave both of you, I don't know if those are helpful or not because I have not seen this movie. All 4 of us know this movie.
Know this movie, but Brenden did say he has not seen this movie.
I don't know if any of us have
That's-
seen
that's
it.
all movies. That's all movies.
I don't
Yeah,
know
but
if
I
any
can-
of us have seen it.
I can rule out some of the things that I was thinking. I don't even know if I have a guess.
I'll just guess. I don't think this movie made that much money, but I'm gonna say this. I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. Or whatever
That
the
was
fuck it's
actually going to be my guess. That
So
was like the one that, in my head, that was the one that I kept going to.
so that is incorrect.
Oh, fuck. All right, go ahead.
Do you have a guess?
Go to 2.
Do you have
I
a
do
guess?
now.
I mean,
I
you
do
can
have a guess
guess.
now.
I haven't revealed more information.
The Longest Yard.
Incorrect.
I
So
think I know who Bobby Cannavale is now.
Yes, yeah, 100%. Yes.
So this movie released now for 2 points, one guess apiece. January 16th, 2009, a budget of $26 million, a gross of $183 million. It is an action, comedy, crime, family film.
Action.
Oh.
Crime.
So now
You
that
said it-
now that
you
you
said it-
now that you know it is a comedy, I can reveal to you that yes, it is indeed on that list, and I purposely did not read the name of the movie.
Yeah, cool. Oh, okay, gotcha.
That's what I was trying to allude to before, Todd,
Yeah.
so that you guys wouldn't guess a movie that you had already said.
I have another guess.
You can guess your 2 points. Go ahead.
The other guys.
Incorrect.
Ooh, see, yeah.
I mean, Brendan's definitely seen the other guys.
Yeah.
I very much
I
like that
just-
film.
I thought it was that one. Oh no, it was. I might have been thinking of. I know.
Oh,
I'm
so
pronouncing Chuck and
Dom's
Larry
not
again.
on the same. Dom's not on the same thought path that I'm on. That's good at least. So I'm not gonna fucking say anything else at this point. Fuck.
I mean, it's gonna hurt me if I'm thinking of the wrong guy. That's.
That I think that could be the case, but I could. Be
Well,
thinking, I don't think I'm thinking.
I
of
will,
that, but,
especially because
Action,
Dom,
comedy, mystery, family.
action, comedy, crime, family, and I will add this. Mike, do you know who Bobby Cannavale is?
I'm still trying to picture it.
All right, then I won't say it until after you have guessed.
Yeah, don't even bother.
Only because
those two
Dom
are
didn't-
right?
No, Dom guessed. That's why I won't tell you who Bobby Cannavale is, because I don't want to give you more information because Dom already guessed.
Okay.
You said it was in the top 20, or it wasn't?
I didn't say it was in the top 20, but it was absolutely on that list.
It's on the list,
Okay.
and he didn't bring it up.
Yeah.
I purposely skipped over it.
Fuck. Now I'm a little. Maybe I'm thinking I know this, but I don't. But I'm just assuming.
9. Ugh, that also. That doesn't make sense.
Action, comedy, crime, family. Action, crime.
I have a guess, but it's such a bad. No, this is. I
what
won't
was
say
the
it.
name of that
I'll say it
movie?
after.
I mean, you can guess, Todd. You still have a guess.
This isn't a guess, but I wanted this. Like, I know that this isn't right because this is like way older, but I won't say it unless you don't want me to. But like, it's not even close. Like, no one is ever thinking of this movie.
I mean, if you say it and it's correct, though, I have to not accept it unless you're going to use it as your guess.
Yeah, that's
I have
fine. Yeah,
another-
I'll say it after.
So my guess is going to be, and I'm trying to remember the exact name of this movie because I feel like it had. I'm gonna say it was called Taxi, but I really don't remember if it was called Taxi or not.
The
Well,
one with Jimmy Fallon and
Fallon
Queen
and
Latifah.
Queen Latifah, yeah.
Yeah, it was Taxi.
okay.
That was
Well,
not
that is incorrect. Todd, 2-point guess is yours, or we can move on.
So they both guessed. Fuck. The PG though makes it so hard. That throws me off actually. So that like takes. Me
I
out
never
of-
said
Oh,
PG,
oh,
but
you didn't?
Yeah,
but
where'd you get that? Where'd you get that information from?
I thought he said a kid. Oh, he said family movie, so I just assumed
He
it was
said
PG.
family.
yeah.
Fuck, I can picture Bobby Cannavale in like a bad guy role.
Again, I don't know what he
plays.
plays in this
I
movie,
like-
so
I have my next guess, but it's literally based off of very, very little.
Yeah, I mean,
gotta guess, Todd. We gotta move on.
just move on. I don't got it.
No guess.
Was there?
No.
Was there
I mean,
Spy
it
Kids in
it,
2009?
it get at least
I
guess.
was thinking Spy Kids. That's what I was.
Is that the thing you were gonna say?
I was gonna say Spy Kids.
Okay, it is
I
not
don't think
that.
Spy Kids
Which
I don't
one?
think Spy Kids made 186 million though. Definitely
So
not.
I don't-
I mean, there was
Game
3 of
Over?
them.
Was that? Yeah, but 2009.
I like that John's like my same thought process. Like we're both thinking of all this.
So this PG 2009 Sony Pictures film with a budget of 26 and a gross of 183, starring Stephen from the League and Bobby Cannavale, who you might know as the commercial guy for Jimmy John's.
Oh, okay.
You know who I'm talking about now?
We're in the final round. I need to
He
get-
is the
Because-
he is the other parent in Ant-Man.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Um,
He was in the other guys, wasn't he?
oh, I don't know. I can
I'll
pull
have
it.
to look it
I
up.
can pull it.
He's
Up.
literally in every Adam Sandler movie. Like Adam Sandler, like was like good friend. Like, he's literally in everything.
Is he?
What movie did you say? Other guys. What year did that come
Oh,
out?
yes. I don't remember.
Around that time.
Isn't he? Isn't he the guy?
It was
Yeah, he is in the other guys. You're correct.
Isn't he in I Now Pronounce You and Chuck and Larry? Isn't he like the gay couple that like he's friends with? I can't remember.
No,
Am I
that's
thinking?
that's the guy that I was thinking of.
Oh,
and
okay.
it's
So we're
not
thinking of the
him,
wrong.
yeah.
That's why I was assuming it was an Adam
Yeah.
Sandler movie.
That's why I said Longest Yard. Because it's the guy that like hits on Tracy Morgan's hitting on.
This
But like,
this
they look the same. Am I crazy? Or are they like kind of?
this movie has a 34% critic, 43% other one.
Audience.
Yo, give me a big name actor right now.
Do you want?
You're telling me Steve
Yeah.
Raznavazova?
Ran is easy.
Yeah.
Again, haven't seen this film, so it could
We have
be.
unlimited guesses now.
I mean, yeah, like within
I
reason.
feel
Don't
like
just
if
start
we're
like
in the final round. There needs to be like a pretty blatant clue at this
Well,
point.
all right. Get Smart.
incorrect. You want a fact about this film, or do you want another actor?
I'll take an actor. I mean, I don't know what you guys want, but
I don't care
Here's
either
what
way.
a
Yeah.
fact sounds like.
This movie was a movie.
At
2009,
least
I just-
portions of this film were filmed here.
in Boston.
Central Intelligence.
Incorrect.
I feel like a lot of movies were filmed in Boston. Over the
Night
last, like, 20
and Day. What was that movie called?
Incorrect.
That was wasn't that the
Tom
Tom Cruise
Cruise.
movie that
Yeah.
didn't
Tom Cruise, yeah.
actually
With
it
Brenden
didn't
Diaz.
actually end up being called Night and Day?
I could have no, I thought it was called
Brendan,
Night
can
and
you
Day.
give me
okay.
another actor
With, like,
for
with
the
a
love
K.
of God?
Parts of it were filmed
Doesn't have to be
here.
the starring actor.
It's
Just give me
not
one
Get
more actor
Smart,
in this
and
movie.
it's not Central Intelligence. What else was filmed here?
Ooh, what was that movie called? Drive Along?
Ride along, and that's
BPRD.
incorrect.
Ride Along, yeah.
Not whatever.
BPRD.
Not that either. Let's
No,
see.
BPRD, RIPD.
Yeah,
I was
it's
thinking
not
of
that.
the
I knew
movie.
you what you were meaning. That's the Ryan Reynolds movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
with,
no, not that.
Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges.
Let's see.
It was filmed here. Crime. I'm going off very little again.
Rainy
Central That's
Rodriguez.
actually made a lot more sense.
What?
Rainy Rodriguez.
You want another actress, Todd? There you go. Rainy Rodriguez.
Rainy
No one knows
Rodriguez.
who Rainy Rodriguez is.
I didn't say you get to fucking get the pick of the litter. You want to know? Here we go.
Give me a
Rainy-
top.
Filmed in
billing
Massachusetts.
actor. Give me a top billing actor right fucking.
I
now.
can't.
Oh,
I cannot.
Head.
Incorrect.
Oh, there you go. Oh,
Prime.
What'd you say?
what?
I mean, they stole the bear at some point.
Keir O'Donnell.
Can you say Keir O'Donnell?
You want actors? I'm giving you
Yeah, what
actors.
was it? I just don't
He's
know
on
what
page 5 of IMDb at this point.
Actually,
Yeah.
Keir O'Donnell is, if I'm reading this correctly, the second billed actor.
There you go, Todd.
If
That's
if-
what you wanted.
If the cast on IMDb is in order of billing, then this person
might
is
be
the.
It might be in order of when they appear in the
It
film.
says cast in credits order.
Okay.
So
We're gonna be so mad when you tell us this movie, and I can picture Bobby Cannavale as a fucking bad guy. Like I just like.
Is it All Saint? Oh no, that's not a film. That's not a family film. I'm gonna say it anyways. It's not All Saints Day, right?
no.
I don't even know what that is.
It was the sequel to Boondock Saints.
Oh, okay. That's yeah. but
I
that's-
don't. I honestly don't know
It's
what
like
other
it's
clues to
filmed
give
here.
you. I don't know what other clues to give you other than just giving this movie away by giving you the
Oh,
main
okay.
actor.
Just give it the main actor at this point. Whoever gets it gets it. Get ready.
It's
guys.
literally just going to be whoever can say it first.
I don't still think I have any fucking idea though. Like, is it
2009.
really that obvious from the main actor?
I'm gonna actually make this a stump if
2009,
nobody gets it.
Family- 2009 family. Let's just work together to try to figure out what it is, so that he doesn't get another stump.
2009 so like random though. Like it's just
Yeah.
I
2009 family crime filmed
there's no
here.
way I was watching family movies in 2009. First of all,
He
so,
said
like,
he said we all know about it at least.
yeah, I'm
he
sure.
doesn't-
Yeah, we don't.
I never said we all watched it, but everyone definitely knows this movie.
Knows about it, yeah.
Fuck, I can picture Bobby. It's bothering me so bad. I literally can picture Bobby Cannavale as a bad guy.
Prime.
The third billed
That was
actor
the other guys.
is Jama Mays.
Oh shit, you're a dummy. You could have said that from the beginning. It's fucking what's it call it? No, I got nothing. Looks like you're getting the stump on this, unless you want to drop that main actor.
I can't. That is literally the one clue I cannot give you.
This film made
183.
183 million.
Yeah, made a
it
profit
made
of over 160.
$160 million.
I
based on
believe-
just the main actor.
I-
Just the main actor.
I believe without pulling up
in
that
2009.
I believe without pulling that list up again of top 50 grossing comedies of all time, it was in the low 20s. So it was probably like 24 on that
Was
list.
The Rock a big deal back then?
I used a lot of the Rock movies that I could think of that would have been it.
What's that one where he's like a ballerina fucking babysitter?
The
Tooth Fairy.
It's not that.
Oh no.
Two of the main actor's real family members are seen in this film. The karaoke singer is his older brother, and the woman with two children who this character helps is his wife.
So it's not
I-
a Ryan Reynolds film because
I was thinking Ryan Reynolds, but it's like PG. I just am not good with PG movies. I don't think I'll fucking ever get it.
2009. Will Ferrell, Steve Carell.
Yep.
Top user review on IMDb. 5 out of 10. Kinda silly, kinda dumb, kinda fun. This film is the same thing I just said. It is the type of film I would take my 12-year-old daughter to see. It seems to be made for preteens and teens. The film was slow to start, so have some patience at the beginning. It was a cute movie, very fun, kid-friendly, and gives you warm, fuzzy feelings at the end. The hero is very likable, and there's a typo here. I'm just going to change what it says. You are always cheering him to come out on top. I wouldn't say it's a hilarious movie or keep you on the edge of your seat. It had its moments. I would consider the movie a good waste of time. It's nice to have a film out there that is light and avoids bathroom jokes and video game type violence. I hate this review.
It's not the Pink. It's not the Pink Panther, is it?
No.
Ooh, that's not a bad
Is it-
guess.
I
It's not.
is it-
No, there's no bathroom joke, so it's probably not a Will Ferrell movie.
I enjoyed it,
Yeah,
and my
like-
daughter liked it even more. It is recommended for young people, but not fully recommended for adults.
Okay, do me a favor.
Is it
Before,
The
like, even if you
Babysitter?
get a stump,
No.
just let me know. Just let me know.
Which one's
who
The
main
Babysitter?
actor is before you like get
Vin
the stump.
Diesel.
You
think.
get the stump, but like,
Wait, what do you want to know, Todd?
I just want to know, like, before
No,
you
don't
tell
do
us
that
what the
yet. We
movie
can
is-
get this.
before
we
you
can
tell me
get
what the
this.
movie is,
Yeah,
so we're on, like,
I'm
20
so
minutes right now. I'm
confused.
like, first movie.
Is it the tuxedo?
The what? The tuxedo?
Tuxedo, I think that was-
No.
I believe that was
This
Jackie Chan.
this movie
Oh.
was nominated for 4 awards and won one award.
Real
Oscars
awards
or,
or
like,
Razzie
yeah, like-
awards?
You're like Nickelodeon.
It was
Choice
it
fucking
was
award.
it was nominated for an alliance of women film journalists. It won an ASCAP Film and Television Music Award. It was nominated for a Teen Choice
It won a
Award.
what? It won a what? What
it-
was the second one?
For top box office film. ASCAP. I don't know what that means.
Oh, I thought because I thought you were saying ASPCA, and I was like, oh, so there's an animal in the movie.
Yeah, right.
I can't tell you the lead actor because it's fucking Air Bud. It was nominated for a Teen Choice Award for comedy, and it was nominated for a Young Artist Award for best performance in a feature film for a supporting young actress.
I feel like the top actor has to be like a little kid, and then we're gonna be like, oh, okay.
It's not.
Makes
I
sense.
don't know. No,
Yeah,
he's,
Are-
in, he's
are-
in the supporting.
Don't-
Are
Say
we
movie.
are
So,
we
like,
done
can I
here?
throw-
Are we
If you
stumped?
throw in the towel, can you just
I
fucking
give
give me
up.
the actor? Yeah, I give up.
Dom is stumped. Todd is stumped. Mike, are you also stumped?
I've been stumped, bro. I said the tuxedo.
All right, what's the actor? Don't see the movie yet.
Wait,
Uh,
does Jason? Never mind.
He already
Jason
gave
Statham
up.
also had one of those movies, didn't he?
I don't think so.
think he
I don't
did.
know though.
Famously filmed in Burlington, Massachusetts.
Oh, it's goddamn Paul
Oh.
Blart.
It's fucking Paul Blart Mall
That
Cop.
made 186 million.
It
What?
really fucking did. 183.
Wow.
I cannot believe you
Wow,
guys
that's
did
like-
not get this movie.
I don't. Oh goddamn! Steve Rannazzisi worked at the fucking bank.
Yo,
I
that's
didn't watch the movie. Why would I know
Brendan,
Steve
I would've-
Rannazzisi being in the
I've
movie?
never seen the movie. I've never seen the movie.
He
either,
was
but,
like the dickhead guy that worked at the bank. God
if you
damn
told
it!
me Paul Blart made more than 40 million, I would have been like, all right, get the fuck out of here. Like,
Bro,
like, if
Paul
they
Blart
don't-
is number like 26 all time for comedies. That's
Yeah, that
crazy.
that's
I mean, it
fucking
got a
insane.
sequel.
It did get a
Yeah,
sequel.
but-
Uh,
That's-
What's McPoyle's name? Oh, that's fucking Kieran.
that's why he looks familiar. Yes, yes, he is from
wow,
Always
that's
Sunny.
amazing.
Yeah.
I just don't know his name. And
Bobby Cannavale plays like the sergeant or something, which I'm assuming he is a.
He's just always a cop.
Yeah. Okay. So there you go. There was movie number 1. That took a long time. So
It took 20 minutes. I'm telling you.
we need to figure out how to make this quicker.
Todd chose not to guess until everyone else guessed. He
Yeah,
deliberately
I
said,
think
"I'm
I
going
think
to
what
guess."
we might have to do is each round is like you each have a guess, but there's also a timer. We can't just like sit and wait. Okay, movie number 2. No one gets a point. This movie released. I didn't do this on purpose. Released August 14th, 2009,
Ugh.
with a budget of
Well, it's not Paul Blart.
with a budget of 10 million and a gross of 15.3 million.
Ooh,
Did not do
okay,
well.
don't- Did not do well. Keep going.
What did I give you? Did I just give you actor?
You gave
Give
top
us a
billing. actor.
random actor.
No, I did not give you a
Yeah.
top billing actor. I will give you an actor.
Give us two. Give us two really. Just
You
give
want-
us two low ones.
You don't want 2 low ones.
All right, then just give us a.
I mean, you don't want 2 low ones. Yeah.
Okay.
You want you want Sabrina Renata Maz and Eric Vitna Phillips?
No.
Okay. Okay. Well, they're in it, so you got them.
Okay. Okay.
Is that all we get?
No, I'll give you an actual someone. Let me see.
I'm assuming this was filmed in Massachusetts.
That's probably just a comedy.
Famously filmed in Brennan's backyard.
Alan Thicke.
Oh, ooh, that's tough.
Alan Thicke?
Alan
Didn't he
Thicke.
die around that time, or I felt like years
No.
later.
Alan
No,
Thicke. Alan
He's the one who
Thicke.
sings that
Okay.
song. Hey, hey, hey.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, hey.
Yeah, that's the one.
Ooh, that's tough. Alan Thicke.
2009 film that would have showed Alan. That would have had Alan Thicke show up.
This is
No, he's
for
not like a movie guy. He's like
this
some
is
stuff.
for
Yeah.
3 points.
3 points. All right, I'm gonna throw out a guess because I really don't feel like wasting our time here. Only because we did Paul Blart already. I'm gonna go with Observe and Report.
Incorrect.
I don't even know what that is.
2009. Only because we already went with Paul Blart. I'm gonna go with That's My Boy.
Incorrect. Mike, that actually might be the right year for that movie, though.
I
What
feel
is
like it
Observe
came
and
out
Report?
around
What
the
is that
same
movie?
time. It was the
That's
Seth
the
Rogen
one-
movie where he was
Yeah.
a
It is
small
2009.
security cop.
What did you say, Tom?
I remember.
I don't remember
That's
that movie.
My
I don't
Boy. Should have been also around that time, but I don't know if
2012.
it's the right year.
2012.
Yeah.
I got nothing, so you can just go to the next round. I don't even have a guess.
No guess for Todd. We move on to 2 points. This August 14th, 2009, $10 million budget, a little over 15 million gross Paramount Pictures comedy.
If this is August 14th, they had very little faith in it. So
I've got
it's
another
gonna-
guess, but finish giving out whatever other information you have.
Yeah, get the information before you give up. Because
I don't know what else I'm going to give you. What else do you want me to give you? It's a comedy,
Oh.
Paramount Pictures.
All right, I'll just throw out my guess anyway. 30 minutes or less.
Incorrect.
ooh,
I don't even know what that is either. What do you mean?
That was,
I feel like there was no information
yeah.
given in the second round.
You got it that it's a comedy, and you got that it's a Paramount Pictures film.
did you give us the rating, the age rating?
This movie is rated R, I believe. Let me double check. It is rated R. It is
That would
rated
have
R.
changed your guess, would it have, Mike?
I don't think so. I can't remember what it was rated, but
Yeah, it
think
might
it might
may
be
have been
R.
rated R. Paramount Pictures, 2009, rated R comedy.
Oh yeah, but made no money. I'm like, I keep on thinking of movies that made money.
Paramount
Like,
Pictures. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Your Highness.
Incorrect. Todd, do you have a guess?
I mean,
I'm
that's a good
literally-
guess because that movie bombed.
I'm just
hard.
guessing. Yeah.
I got nothing. Yeah, I still have nothing.
Wow, no guesses from Todd. That brings us to the 1 point round. 2009, 10 mil, 15 mil, Paramount comedy, 27%, 37% on Rotten Tomatoes, which I'm sure is not a
Wait,
surprise.
did they?
27, 37. This rated R film. Let me see what I
I
can
don't
give
know,
you
Alan,
here.
I can't picture Alan Thicke in a movie, and if he is in a movie, it can't be that good.
That's why I keep thinking it's like
I'm just
an
thinking of
Adam
TV
Sandler
shows.
movie where he just like brings
Pops
people in.
but I don't
like,
even remember him
yeah.
in that. Like, it's like,
I got my third guess based off of nothing.
Hit me.
I'm gonna go with the goods.
wait,
I'm going with the goods again.
Oh God
It's
damn it,
too late.
Mike!
It is
Alan Thicke
indeed
is in the
the
movie.
goods.
Good one.
It
Mike.
It is indeed the goods.
so every
was a good
guess that
pull.
you guys said, I've never heard of fucking anything that you guys have said. Where did you come up with that movie, Brenden? Like, what made you like pick that movie?
I mean, it came up multiple times this week.
Mike literally texted me a goods quote 2 days ago or yesterday.
I also think that we texted the group chat about the goods too, didn't we?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I'm surprised Todd doesn't know that movie. It stars Jeremy Piven.
It was funny. It had Will Ferrell in
You
it too.
could- you
It was
could've-
really.
It had a lot of people in it. It had a lot of people in it.
That's the car
And
salesman
John.
movie, isn't it?
Yeah, car salesman. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna give you this bit of trivia. I don't know if it would have helped anybody. It was the final film of Charles Napier. Richard
You
Lewis
could have
did.
given me the lead. You could have given me the lead
Yeah, it was
actor out
probably
the
just the old
gate.
guy.
Oh,
If you
okay.
gave me the lead actor out the gate, I still wouldn't have been able to get that movie.
If I said Jeremy Piven, you wouldn't have had guesses.
I would have said Gross Point Blank.
I mean,
even though
Mike or Dom would have gotten it immediately if I said Jeremy Piven.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought
It-
Mike.
it
I
probably
thought
would've
Mike
taken
was
me a
gonna.
few seconds.
I thought Mike was gonna get it when I gave the budget and gross because Mike said that the year that movie came out, you and him went to go see it, and like the movie did so bad opening weekend that your ticket sales were like, you could.
Part of it.
Yeah.
We were probably the entire box office gross.
Okay, that puts Mike at 30 points. The final movie of the evening. Where's my notes?
Alan Thicke was a good actor to pull there.
Yeah,
I
well,
figured that he
forgot
was
he in
not
it.
gonna be in there, like
He's an
prominently.
he's like not important to the movie, but he's like in the movie for like most of the movie.
This July 3rd, 2019 film with a budget of $9 million and a worldwide gross of just shy of $48 million.
This okay.
Respectable.
It's tough because it's 2019. Never mind. I was thinking,
Yeah.
yeah. I was thinking
That's
July of
really
2020.
good.
That the numbers don't mean anything to us, but
You want?
2019.
Am I missing something? You just want an actor at this point?
Sure.
One more time with the numbers. July 2019.
July
July 3rd.
2019, $9 million budget, just shy. I'll just call it $48 million worldwide. That little difference isn't going to change anything for you guys.
$9 million budget.
And I will give you.
Yeah, right.
Let me see.
A July 3rd movie with a $9 million budget.
A movie.
Means that they expected that it would make money, but they didn't want to give it money.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to pick an actor. Let me just click on some heads here. See where we're at. No, I can't pick that person.
Building by Robin Thicke, huh?
Yo, just pick that person.
No, I definitely can't. I'm looking to see what some of these people, other movies they're in, to see like if this person would be someone that I shouldn't say. Will Poulter.
Okay.
Oh, fucking the new Adam Warlock.
Okay. 2019 though.
Yeah, so it's not We're the Millers.
Yeah, that was.
That's
what
the
I was
only thing
thinking.
I can. That's like literally the only thing I can think of with Will Poulter. I think, but. Oh. Vacation.
Was he on vacation?
And the reboot of
He was
Vacation.
rusty, right?
Who said that first? Whose guess is this?
It was Todd. Me and Todd both thought of it at the same time, but it's
Yeah,
Todd's
I
guess.
definitely said it out loud.
Okay, well then, Todd, you are not getting 3 points.
Okay.
It is
So
not
you
that
got me all
movie.
excited. I was like, that because
He
I
was
knew that
in
movie
that though,
was
right?
bomb. Yeah, I think
He was in
I
that,
don't
right?
know though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
2019.
I know 2019. I mean, like
2019. When
Is
was
that
Where the
unexpected?
Millers? It was like mid tens, right?
yeah, and that made I feel like that
15,
did
16?
okay.
Yeah, probably something like that.
Damn, I thought you made me think I had it. That was for 3 points.
I thought you
That was
had
for
it, 'cause I was thinking
3
about the same
points.
thing.
That was for 3
Because
points.
we talked about it too. Like I thought
That was a good
we brought it
guess.
up at some point today.
Any other 3 point guesses before we move to the 2 point?
2019.
Oh wait, he was in.
Bandersnatch. No, but that's not.
He was in Bandersnatch.
Oh, it's
Not-
that guy.
He was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew he looked familiar. Okay.
He was in. Fuck.
I don't think I can think of anything July.
Ah,
Like, I was still watching movies in theaters, but I can't.
Mike, you're not looking at the Twitch chat, are you?
I think I was done with.
All right.
movies.
I'm still reading about
All right, no one look at the Twitch chat
about
because
Jason Sudeikis.
it is in the the answer is in the Twitch chat, so don't look at it.
Yeah, I got nothing.
He was in. Fuck, what movie was it that I just saw him in?
I feel like I've seen him in a bunch of stuff too, and I can't picture him in anything though. Like,
He's apparently playing Adam Warlock in Guardians 3.
yeah, dude, he looks like the exact
Mike-
opposite person of like where the Mill is these days. He
That
looks
was-
like
that was the first
looks
thing
like
Mike
Thor.
said when you said Adam
he
Bolton.
literally
Oh, I
looks
didn't hear him
like
say
Thor.
it. Do either of you have a guess?
We're on round 2.
No, they haven't guessed on round 3 yet.
Oh,
I haven't guessed yet. I don't think I have a guess, so you can just move on.
I don't. I
That
have.
was me.
I have a line of thinking, and I don't want to say it. So just go ahead.
Well, Todd already guessed, and I gave up.
All right, so we'll move to 2.
But
We'll move to 2.
I don't. I have like a line of thinking that
Oh,
I don't
okay.
want to like reveal where I'm. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So this $9 million budget, $48 million grossing, to July 3rd,
it's gonna be an
2009.
animated movie.
July 3rd, 2019, rated R film.
That's. Yep. So it is the movie. It's what I'm trying to think of. What the fuck was it?
This drama, horror, mystery, thriller
Fuck. I can't remember which movie it was that I just saw him in.
with an
you just saw it?
83%, 63% Rotten Tomato.
Ooh.
83. Wait, 83.
83 critic, 63 audience.
Midsummer.
It is indeed Midsummer.
God damn it! That's it.
It's like fuck. You said Will. I should have guessed that from the beginning. Fuck.
I was nervous to say his name because
The
He is-
line of thinking I was going off of was I know he was just in a horror movie, and when you said rated R, I was like, "Fuck, what horror movie was that I just saw him in?"
So like,
he
I
is the
wasn't-
top, like he's a 4th build actor on this
Yeah,
list,
he's like-
and I was
he's
like,
probably the most famous person
or
in
the
movie.
the 5th build actor. Sorry,
Because
There's only a few people in the movie.
I
Yeah,
mean,
he's like
there's a
one of
lot
the
of names I
well-known
could say. I just don't think they are beneficial to anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, Florence Poe though was like her like first or second movie though, so people didn't even know who she was at that point. I feel like he was the most well-known person in that movie. If you knew like We Were the Millers or something, but
So there you go. Todd sneaks in with the point. So is that a point across the board? Did Dom get the first one? No one got the first one.
No one got the first one.
I cannot believe Paul Blart was a stump.
that would like yeah, but like the fact that made that much money, like I would have never guessed that in a million years. Never. I would have said like if you told me that movie made 80 million, I would have been like still not had any idea it was Paul Blart.
I'd have to look at the list again, but it came right, like I'm pretty sure it came like very shortly after the first 3 Adam Sandler films popped up on that list.
So crazy. That's the fact that that's even in a top 50 list. It's fucking wild to me.
Well, top 50 of comedies.
Still,
Like it wouldn't be anywhere up there with like
so that's higher. That's
all
higher
movies.
than Step Brothers. That's higher than fucking like half of Will Ferrell's movies. A Paul Blart movie is higher than like most of Will Ferrell's movies. Anchorman, fucking Zoolander.
Anchorman is like a cult classic. That movie, like, I don't think Anchorman was like
I think Zoolander is more of a cult classic. I think Anchorman was like a peak of like when like Will Ferrell was making like big movies.
There's no way that Anchorman had a good
Yeah, I
box
could've-
office. Anchorman,
Over
a budget of 26 and 90 worldwide. Let me check Zoolander.
Zoolander, no way. I remember going to see Zoolander in a theater, and I went with.
Oh
a girl
wow,
that
Zoolander
I-
28, 61 worldwide.
I was gonna say I went to Zoolander with the girl I said was Gigi, and she brought in like a 750 milliliter bottle of alcohol while we were watching the fucking movie. So it was like I think we were the only people in the theater too.
Oh man. Well, that'll just about do it for this week's episode 330 of the Pass Control podcast. As always, you can find everything we do on passcontroller.io, at Twitter and Instagram at passcontroller, and on Twitch at twitch.tv/passcontroller. If you're feeling up for it, leave us a review, share us with a friend on social media, and be good to each other. You can find me at bgroom. You can find Mike at _Mycopath. You can find Todd at Toddy _bynature, and you can find Dom at PTC _one little spark. We love y'all. Be good.